Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
Of course I do, you fool. What about you? Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
Oh boy, I love this show. Does anyone else here fuck with Troy and Jerry?
I have been a big fan since the beginning. Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
I love this show so much. Is it time to start yet?
Let's start the show.
What's up? Insert clever entrance joke here.
Oh, shit. I just threw the template up. I didn't get the script. I'm sorry, man. My bad.
You had one job, Jerry. God.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, my man? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you, man. I'm stoked to be here. It's going to be fun tonight, man.
Yeah. It's going to be a good time. It's December already. Can you believe that? Black Friday is over.
Glad, but yeah. Kind of. Now, it's like a race to the holidays, like.
Is that what it is?
There's a lot of assholes out there. Not as much cheers, I'd hope. I don't want to go out shopping. I'm going to do it all from home from now.
Speaking of assholes, what's up with the chat? What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday.
Oh, what's going on in the chat? That's funny. We got a bunch of assholes in the chat. What are you trying to say, man?
I mean, everybody has one, Jerry.
Well, no,
everybody has one.
That's true.
Quick on the asshole note here. Yesterday, I was napping on the couch with Dexter and the kitty. I was playing with the kitty while Dexter was napping, and the little kitty discovered Dexter's butthole. And he licked it. Dexter doesn't have a tail, so his butthole is very exposed. Right. And then he was sleeping, and the little cat stuck his nose in there first, and he licked it, and then he made a face and then he licked it a couple more times, and Dexter put his head up and looked, and then went back to sleep.
Dexter put his
said, "Whatever, whatever, bro.
I can't see, but it feels all right." Oh, he's like, this kitty might work out. All right.
That's right. Change my mind. We can keep the cat.
It's fucking great. Dexter's, man, getting the bennies right on me. He deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves a little, little tossed salad. You got little Dexter.
Yeah, but cat life, Jerry. The cat fell asleep in my arms today for the first time. It was very sweet.
Okay. Yeah.
I just massaged his forehead until it stopped purring. First, I thought I killed it. It's like, oh, shit. But no, it turns out they stop purring when they fall asleep.
The things you're learning the first time around are hilarious, man. It's like, that's hunger. Those pangs in your stomach are hunger. That's fucking great, man. So listen, how long have you had it since you apparently haven't named it still? Is that the
Haku.
case?
His name is Haku.
Is okay, because you were saying kitty and it, and I'm going, what's the name? So it is, it's officially Haku?
Yeah, Haku is his name.
Girl or boy, we still don't know, right?
He's a boy from everybody talks about. about seeing his genitalia. Like everybody's like, yep, those are balls. Cool. Like I recognize human genitalia, but apparently not cat genitalia.
Yeah, no, that's different stuff. They're different.
Like dogs, I can figure out. Like I can look at it. Oh, yep, that's a boy. That's
You got a
not
lot
boy.
more in common with dogs, that's for sure, than cats.
Crazy. That's crazy.
We're like some. I heard some shit. I don't remember the number. I'm gonna make it up right now. But it was like we're like 94% the same DNA as dogs or some shit like that. Like I mean, we're pretty much all the same. You know, there's just little percentages that go off and change us this much or something.
Did you read that on Reddit, Jerry?
No, this is something I read ages ago before we had the internet, so it was probably real.
Oh, okay. Well, I think like 75% of stats are just made up. So,
I told you I made that one up. I told you right then.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a real concept, but who the fuck knows the actual stat? I don't. Make up your number, but it's a high one. It's one that you go, really that much? Are you doing your thing? Yeah.
What am I doing? What?
I'm trying to get this thing to time my Steve. It's fucking with me.
Oh, you're making some tea. Are you making some tea there, Jerry?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I've got to make the tea. Been a while. That's
a thing. Is that a thing? You just come home and like the cat's just hanging there. Oh,
yeah. Sometimes they clean that too. So that's when you know. That's when you really know. You're like, that's definitely a boy. You don't see it very often. I didn't. Of course, Percy didn't have one for very long. So there you go.
Wait. Well, you know what?
Yeah, you know this, but it's way back in your memory because you tried to forget it. So and I don't blame you. It's not good. So anyhow.
I mean, it had one. I mean,
what?
You said had, like past tense.
Yeah, but I don't even remember what I said at this point. So
okay, yeah, okay. Let's
roll the tape. We'll fucking
forget we went there.
I don't know what we're talking about. What are we doing?
Oh shit! What's been going on, dude? You've been having a good week.
Yeah. I'm actually taking some time off in December, and it started this week. For me, it really starts tomorrow. You know what I mean? But yeah, because we're not going to be around next week. So yeah, I feel like I've got a couple weeks here where I actually have like real like time off. So I'm kind of stoked about that. Gonna go down to Tampa, see my family some during that. And but no, it's been a good week, man. I mean, I got some gout. I woke up with some nasty toe today. I've been limping around, so that's no fun. But you know, I went to the doctor a few weeks ago for that shit, so I'm equipped. I got what I need. I'll be fine. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. But that stuff sucks, bro. Like if you don't fuck with that, where it is today in my toe. If I didn't have the pills for it, I don't know that I'd be able to sit here right now. Like it is bad. Like it's one of those things where I remember when it was in this place right now at its worst. At night, I would lay in bed with my foot. I'd have to lay my foot off the edge of the bed, pointing down, so it wasn't touching anything. Because if I laid on my back and the sheet just gently laid on top, it screamed pain. I mean, it was bad, man. So anyhow, no, that's not going to happen this time. I'll be good. I'll be all right.
What? My dad had gout, and I know a bunch of people that had gout. What do I do to avoid gout? I don't want that.
Yeah, you don't, man. It's mostly diet, from what I understand. I mean, it's good to get exercise and stuff like that, but you want to be hydrated. And there's certain things you want to avoid in your diet. Alcohol is real good for gout. You don't want to drink any alcohol. So if you're not drinking alcohol, yeah, exactly. So if you're not drinking beer or whiskey, for me, my first run in with this shit did not stop. Like the flare-ups kept coming regularly until I finished drinking everything. Like my last thing that I held on to was tequila. And when I finally let go of that and I had no more alcohol, that's when I stopped having those fucking things. Deli meats are not helping me either. Deli turkey fucks me up.
All those nitrates, like the nitrates and stuff.
It's purine. Purine is the thing, the substance that goes into your, I don't know, your liver, your kidney or something, and then turns into uric acid. And when you get too much uric acid in your blood flow, that shit, when it goes into your joints, starts going through little twists and turns, and it starts to crystallize and catch, and then it starts to build up. And so what you have is a normal, nice, soft, flowy tissue, and now it's got this really stiff, stuck shit in your veins. And every time you move, it's just bad news. So yeah, keep them coming, man. Like pork. I don't do much pork, but I have been eating more meat than normal. You know that, Troy. So, but I didn't start getting gout. I didn't start getting gout until I went vegan. And it's because I was doing so much alcohol, I think. And then when I quit the alcohol and was doing my vegan diet, I never had it again. And then
alcohol is vegan?
Sure. Yeah. Was for me. Well, you mean all those years I wasn't vegan? That's a Jeroops for you right there, man. I thought I was doing vegan shit, and instead I was off the side pounding tequila and beer. That was in my beer phase too, where I was just starting to get into craft beers when I started getting gout. I was like, oh, there goes that would have been a passion.
Yeah, I don't drink anymore. I used to drink a lot, and that's why I don't drink anymore. Actually, the reason I don't drink anymore is because I make poor decisions while under the influence of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas cannabis, I just feel like a different version of myself, like a better version, like a little more loose.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember the first time getting high with all my friends, and they were doing stupid shit. And I was just looking at them like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? Like, this is."
You didn't get like that with weed.
Like, yeah, this doesn't make me dumb. This makes me like just vibe. Like,
right on.
Makes me aware. Makes me aware that you're making tea. Makes me aware that I haven't vaped since like noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. And I need to do another bowl before we do the news.
Twist my fucking arm, bro. What do you want to do?
Well. We don't have anything super important in the news. We could do a dab if the chat is up for it. What do you guys think in the chat? You want to do a dab or a bowl first? We were going to have a dab pre-show, but then Jerry's nail wasn't hot.
True. How did your bowl turn out? Was your ace warm enough, or did it need more time?
It wasn't quite warm enough. Actually, it was fine. If I forgot that we were vaping, it's that J1 that I got in there.
Yeah, that shit works.
Looks like
what's the word? Everybody wants to dab out there. Everybody in the chat's on dab. Everybody
dabs for the people.
So we're gonna slurp this shit, man, because that's how we roll. Let me start breaking out my gear. I'm ready. I've got my cleanup ISO, paper towels, and sponge.
Yeah, tonight we're using the D for right now. For this dab, we're using the D-Nail universal heater to silently heat our terp slurpers and keep them at temperatures. This is the future of terp slurper dabbing with D-Nail. Use code Troy and Jerry. Save like 20% at D-Nail and the free gifts that you can get there with your D-Nail universal heater. Dude, I love being torchless. Last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, when I whooped your ass talking about quartz banger maintenance. Let's do a banger check here, Jerry. How's your banger? Is it clean? Have you been torching?
You know what the key was? Is more ISO. I was being stingy with the ISO. So I started going heavy ISO, not like heavy, like pouring, but more sprays, a couple more rubs. And yeah, I've been in good shape. I'm not torching. I want to pull. I'll show you. I'm going to pull.
Pull it, Jerry.
And there we go. Nice and clean.
You got to pull it. Hey, look at that. Everybody cheer for Jerry. Thanks, kids.
Right. That's not torching. That's just fucking doing it right. So yeah, dude, it just needed more ISO. And we're using this dab right here to tell us when the shit's ready. It uses, what is this thing? Infrared shit? Lasers? Are we doing lasers here too? Is this thing doing lasers?
Don't make me talk out of my ass right now. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Troy, make something up.
It's just make something up, bro. Come on.
Let's do it.
Cut it out. All the other weed tubers do it.
Yeah, edit the shit later in the other videos. But the live is for fucking around.
What are you dabbing?
I haven't decided. I think I'll grab some more. I still have some Sean Sweet. I wonder if I have any of that in here. This probably is not. Oh,
Climb
Oh,
up
I
on
would
my
do that.
faithful steed.
I have this
Then
stuff,
we're gonna ride, gonna smoke some weed. What do you got, Joe?
Yes, I still have some more Sean's squish here, man. I put it in the back so I wouldn't blow through it on my own.
Climb up on my big ass steed
Mm.
and
What tab tool do I want?
ride,
Which one do I want this one?
ride,
Oh, you're chirping.
ride. Cheers.
He's going in, folks. He's going in. So, Sean, thanks for the squish. I'm going in on your squish again. Fuck, I did not have this on there at all. But off we go. Cheers, gang.
That was so good. That is so delicious. God damn. I got some new terps. I got some sour cherry banana.
Ooh.
It's lovely.
Dude. That is so good. Oh, that was beautiful.
Dude,
I
that
chirp
was-
at
that's
500, bro.
That's so low.
I like it. You're not so low. Like you're at 516.
I know. I'm just giving you shit, man.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Give me shit. But yeah, I like that. 500 is a great temp for me on my dab.
And then you're taking your derb right away.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, when I do it correctly.
Correctly.
Yeah. Like this particular time, I forgot my marble, and when it chirped, I put my marble on. So the marble wasn't getting much heat. But that was no big deal. It's still a great dab, but I'm just saying that kind of shit. But the marble's not hot now because it wasn't on there long, so that's cool.
I found my boxes of dab sponge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you've got a lifetime supply.
Dude, after we talked about this in the last episode, I actually had several people like, "Hey, if you find your dab sponges, I'll buy one from you."
Right?
Yeah, it's like we're creating demand, and now the company's done. And dude, when I went in their Discord, I was asking people, I'm like, "Are these really gone? What's going on?" People are pissed. People are like, owner got tangled up in some NFT crypto thing and doesn't give a shit anymore or whatever. Like,
Fuck that.
I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah, people are like missing out on dab sponges.
That sucks. I do like mine now that I'm going, especially with the Isotech. It's a must. You know. You know what's funny is I don't go through many of these. Well, I don't go through any Q-tips. Right? It's just this dab sponge, and I just keep reusing the same paper towels down here as a landing pad for everything because they just dry up.
Yep.
But eventually they get pretty bunky. And my
They get
wife did it the other day. She was like, "That's disgusting. You need to."
Dude, it looks like a shit wipe. That looks gross.
And you're right, it was sticky. It was all that. I was like, man, I'm going hard on this thing, man.
Once you use a paper towel for like a couple days worth of dabs, like if you're dabbing 3, 4, 5, 9 times a day, you get a couple dozen dabs into a paper towel. That thing will stand up on its own. Like you put one fold in it, it just stands up. Like it's crisp.
Yeah, man.
I wonder if I could use it to start my charcoal grill. One of the videos I'm working on my barbecue YouTube channel
Great idea.
is like X amount of ways to light your charcoal without using lighter fluid, or maybe including lighter fluid. I haven't fully developed the video yet, but I want to show like a bunch of different ways to light charcoal because of, you know me, I'm a procrastinator. I've run out of starter cubes and other things dozens of times, and I found a whole bunch of different ways to light my charcoal.
Troy, I love you. Fuck going to the store. I'll figure it out.
What do we got in the kitchen? Seriously. There's a lot of ways to do it in a pinch. A lot of ways to do it.
Furniture for sure will come in handy.
I'm tired of this coffee table.
Let's cook.
This table only has 5 legs. You know, you only need 3, right? 3 points
Yeah.
make a plane.
I got it, man. I got it. And we'll get to eat. You're gonna love it. That's fucking perfect. Oh, that was good. Okay.
No, but yeah, those paper towels could be used maybe to burn. Like I think they'd burn longer because it's got oil. Like I put oil in a paper towel, cooking oil, and it'll burn for like 8 minutes or something, long enough to light a chimney worth of charcoal. Like I wonder if a paper towel with a bunch of dabs in it would also burn longer and also make the neighborhood smell like dabs. A bonus.
Yeah. Maybe even get high, man. Maybe if you're hanging out there.
Waynard.
You know,
Waynard's
get high
in the
off grill
house.
smoke.
I don't know. I mean, if it's got weed in it.
I think it's a great idea. Wouldn't you like to get high while you're grilling?
I mean, I do.
Yeah, but just because you were grilling, like, wouldn't you
Oh.
like to just light the grill and go, I'm cooking and getting high?
Yeah. Yeah. But I also don't know if I want to be inhaling like those charcoal fumes. Do you know what I mean?
We got some things to work around. Yeah, I'm just saying
Yeah,
the concept in general. Is it good or
Couple
bad?
road bumps. We need a filter. We need to filter the charcoal chimney.
Figure that out. We'll figure that out.
Either way, proof of concept first. That dab is exactly what I needed. Well, it was the first stage of exactly
No, I
what I
agree.
needed.
Thank you, Sean. That was great.
Your
that was-
dab and Sean, like,
Yeah.
what?
I found that in the back over there. I had pushed it in the back so I wouldn't blow through it.
In the fridge?
Yeah, it's in the back of the fridge. Because I had remember I bought shit for a show we were doing. I went to the dispensary and got it. And I wanted to. There was a point in time where I was just dabbing. And I was like, I don't want to blow through Sean's. I want to blow through that shit. So Sean's went to the back while I blew through that stuff, and there's just a little bit of that stuff left. And now I've got Sean's for the show again. So I'll start using Sean's on the show again like I used to. So
I admire your ability to hold on to those things.
bro. Yeah. It's I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. But no, they're like my tendency is if I get like an ounce of really good weed, I'll dabble in that while I use all the others, so that I always have some of that really good stuff, and at the end I have a lot of it. But then it's never as good as it was in the beginning, and I'm like, I'm fucking myself, man. So that's what I do. So yeah, it's easy for me to always have something because I don't ever want to run out of any of it.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'm kind of the same way, but I'm also a smoke 'em if you got 'em kind of guy.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm the squirrel 'em when you have them kind of guy. How's that? Got it? I'm a squirrel. I'll bury it. I won't even know where I buried it. Won't even care. It's just what I do.
Well, I don't anymore because I'm a few steps behind in life right now. But I used to love like buying 2 ounces, and then as soon as one of them got down to like a 1/4 ounce, I'd buy 2 more ounces.
Oh, you start stacking.
Yeah, that way there's always like a couple 1/4 ounces to 1/8 or so. That way I got some variety of strains to work with.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to get 2 to 4 at a time. If I can do that, I'm pretty happy. But like I typically have, like right now is not typical, but right now I have about seven really good ones on my desk. So
Nice. That's
so anyhow.
I think with the 2 that I bought today, and the snow till, I think I'm at like 7 as well.
Right on.
I got 2 strains that I haven't tried that we can try tonight if we're doing flower.
We'll get some flour out, man. We're always doing flour, bro.
Yeah,
We're gonna grind later, so we got to do something.
Yeah, we're gonna have to grind. So we'll have to do some flour in the second half of the show, or in the 3rd trimester. What do we have? I don't know how to divide.
I don't know how that works. I just know we haven't even done the news yet, so let's jump on that.
Yeah, let's jump on that news. Let's do some news, Jerry.
Let's do some news.
Vape news.
Vape news. Troy and Jerry make me go.
Planet of the Vapes present the Vape News.
Dude, this Tafee Bowl dock station stem adapter posted up on the Reddits. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful, man. Like he's even got it branded on there. Special bowl made for his glass stem. This thing is cool as shit.
Dude, he made his own little stem adapter. So like
That dude. That
This
is insane. A wooden stem to hold the pot, as they call them. Wow.
yeah. And his logo looks like my face meets like the guy from Breaking Bad. Eisenberg.
Oh, is that right?
Have you seen his logo? It was on that one, the last one there. There. Well, hey, go back, Jamie. Right there.
Oh yeah, right. Cool. Little face on there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Dude, this is cool. This is up on the Vape Bud Legends. Is that the guy's name? Vape Bud Legends?
If you say
Or
so.
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg sounds familiar.
Is that the brand? Who's the nice
I-
research here?
Dude, the
Bud
dab's
Legends.
hitting. The dab is hitting, bro. I just think this is dope, man. You can make your own shit, and I love when the community does cool fucking stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. Look at that thing, dude. If we can get any bigger, but I don't know, but you can see that he's got little holes for the pots. Like there's 3 or 4 pots in there. He's holding his weed jar. I think there's a brush or something on there too. Yeah, he's got a little stir tool holder. And then not only that, but it doesn't just work with his stem. It'll still work with the regular stem. Like it comes right up. So I think this is really well thought out. I thought it was pretty damn dope. Not to mention stylish and branded. No, there it is. That one you just passed. That was the one that has the original stem, and see it still works too. That's his stem. And there you go. And see, it still works with the original. So I think that's dope, man. He kind of thought of, you don't have to have this custom stem. So that's fucking badass, man. Look at that, dude. That pipe look is dope. I like that. I just want to hold it like this and just kind of,
Dude, it becomes a desktop vape right here, like a little coffee table. I mean, it's already perfect for around the house, but this thing makes it like a little vape station. I really dig this. This is what we kind of told Bruno. Like I told him, like I'd rather have something that'll hold my weed on top rather than something that'll hold a drink. Like give me something that'll hold my weed. This is fucking high IQ level shit here.
now, is this just showing off, or is he like making and selling this shit?
I don't know what the details say here.
Cool. That's dope. I think he's just showing it. Pretty neat, man. I mean, I haven't seen any others out there. That's the only one I've ever seen.
Yeah, I need it. I need that in my life.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that'd be dope.
All right.
Nice find, Troy. Nice find. I love the community.
This
is
was
amazing.
Chill Mike shot. Chill Mike is the one that sent that to me. Thanks for sending that over.
Thanks, Mike.
So vape news, real vape news potentially here. This is maybe some big shit, Jerry.
I sure hope so, man. I sure hope so. I don't know the names of the players, but basically the representatives for the e-cig industry are getting their shot at the FDA in front of the courts. So in a few weeks, their case is going to get heard, and they're basically saying, the FDA has been moving the goalposts and fucking with us, and they don't even know what they're doing. And so part of the video was about how the judges, some of them aren't educated enough on the topic, and some of them are, and talks about the new administration coming in, having said that they were going to free the flavored e-cigs, that stuff. But at the end of the day, it kind of builds on what we were saying before. Is the rules we're playing by now, Troy, aren't made by people who know what the hell they're doing. Like they're already fucking up just classifying weed. These guys the term vape is getting smacked because of how e-cig vapes are treated. And if these guys can wrestle out of that, then that's just going to help us in what we're up to, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talking here?
Oh,
Oh, you're showing it bigger. Gotcha. Yeah. There you go.
sorry, I was distracted. Whenever I skip around in a video and people make different faces, I like to make the sound that I think they were making when that face comes out. So
Wish I'd heard that. I'd rather have heard that than me talking. Do it. Scramble through and let's hear it, man. This is Troy doing.
Oh, they
the
were all in
facial
my
news.
they were all in my head.
Oh, you don't make them.
But I had some good pauses there. There was some good like ooh. That's a big boner. Oh.
That's hilarious, dude. That's how we're going to show videos here from now on.
Yeah, from now on.
So, but no, like the PACT Act, the PACT Act fucked us, and all this. This I think would also loosen up a lot of the problems we face with vapes on YouTube and Instagram. A lot of that is built on e-cigs and kids and stuff, and not just weed. And they don't understand the differences either. So this is going to be good for everybody.
Conflated, yeah. All vapes are evil because vapes, menthols, cotton candies.
Exactly. So they said, we could hear the decision as soon as a few weeks, or it could take, who knows? I mean, who knows how long? Nobody knows what they're going to do, how long it'll take. But based on the schedule, they could hear back in as soon as a few weeks. So could be end of the year, next month or something, hopefully, when we get to find out if there's good news for vapes in general, which is going to benefit us as well.
Yeah. So positive outlook. Out of the blue too. I mean, we weren't following this at all. So shout out the Grim Green YouTube channel. He's been following it for years apparently, and I have not been following him at all. This was shared. So cool stuff.
Right. That would be huge for us.
Yeah, I'll be following this Grim Green channel to see what updates there are as well.
There's no bad news in this at all for us. Like we're already screwed by all this. So this is all about, loosening the chain. So it's not going to get any worse. It could get a lot better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a good way. That's I think that's an important element of this. This is like the vape advocacy groups kind of coming back and saying, hey, we got fucked, and like here. And
yeah. And it's the Food and Drug Administration too. They always have some weird agenda, and dude, that organization is a joke, man. Like I got to work with someone who was up close with some projects and submitting things to them, and dude, they don't pay for anything, man. Like all the studies that are done are paid by the people who are building the products, and they only have to do one. He's going to do one study that they paid for, and obviously directed what they're looking for. And okay, it sounds good, FDA approved, and it's just it has nothing to do with. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like that. That's another story. That's another news item.
All right. Speaking of another story, this is not what I had there.
I don't know what that one is.
There it is.
There we go.
It's TNT Make-A-Wish. We talked about this a couple weeks ago before it wrapped up. It's over, so too late now to donate and enter his raffle. But every year he does this big raffle. This year he raised $11,222. So
that's
pretty
fantastic,
badass,
man.
Kudos to everyone involved. All kinds of brands, lots of vape brands were donating prizes to the raffle, and then the community came forward, made an ass ton of donations to get their little raffle entries. Had several people in the DM saying that they won like a tiny mite or something else from the TNT Make-A-Wish annual thing. So hell yeah, I love that he does this. This is like, how many years has he been doing this?
I think this is the 9th one. I mean, he's been doing it forever, and he's a great guy, man. He's got a great heart, and he's been running this for a long time, and it's always the community and the manufacturers and everybody contributes. There's some retailers that contribute. Everybody does a great job of they're not just, oh yeah, I've got some stuff I can't sell or I don't need. They're like dropping cherries out there, man. Like really nice stuff. And yeah, all you got to do is give to a great cause. He's been doing it for 9 years, I think it is. Might be 11, but I think it's 9. And that's great, dude. Look at 11 grand. Awesome job.
That's huge.
Way to go ahead.
He's such a good dude. He's such a good dude. All right, that's it for the news. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, wait, one more thing. Because we could say whatever we want, but we're not going to be here next Friday. So,
Oh yeah.
we had it in the news. We'll say it a couple of times, but next Friday we're taking that Friday off. The holidays a little early, but we'll get that out of the way. So,
Yeah. We'll
See you in 2
remind
weeks.
you. We'll remind you a few times tonight.
Hell yeah, that's the news. All fucking out, bro. I'm excited to announce this. Some of you guys have already seen through our Instagram post, so you know what's up, man. We're doing a bowl giveaway. Tafee Bowl Series 2 vape giveaway. It kicks off today. We got 2 weeks to enter. When we come back, we're off next week. So when we come back the next week, we will have picked and we'll announce the winner. I'm excited. But we're not just giving away one. It's two Tafee Bowls. And one's for you and one's for you to give to somebody. Whether it's, the idea is that you would give it to the Troy or Jerry in your life and you guys can hang out and vape. I'd love to see reports of that. Whoever the winner is, it'd be fun to see you vaping with your buddies or something. But anyhow, I think it's a great idea. So you get one for you and then one for a friend, and it'll be the Series 2 kit with the stubby stem, so you can go in this mode instead of full blown glass mode. So all you got to do is head on over to troyandjerry.com. There's a blog post there about this vape, and it says giveaway on it. And go in there and make a post on there that's a substantive post, right, Troy? Not just what's up, kind of throw give us some good thoughts down there. Anything you think of about this product is even better. And then follow Tafee and us on Instagram. The links to the accounts are on that blog post as well. All you do is go to troyandjerry.com, do what I say, and you're automatically entered. It's very easy. It won't take but a couple minutes. And you could end up with these are $450 a piece, man. Plus the stubby stem, that's a $500 value each. It's a grand worth of vapes that are going out in 2 weeks here, Troy. I'm excited.
Does everybody have a Troy and Jerry in your life to give that to? Yeah, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, if you do, great. If not, maybe meet one, have one, or just give it to a loved one or something. It's Christmas, man. I can think of somebody who want one of these for sure for Christmas. So.
Rip.
Rock and roll. Oh, let me have a bowl here. Well, actually, I was gonna, but I meant to do that while I was doing it. Let me see. Hey, Troy, I'm gonna grind. Should we sing it or just do it?
Dude, if you're gonna grind some shit, wait. I want you to. I'm not ready to grind some shit.
No, you're not ready to just throw something in there and.
There's too much. Well, let me put it in a doob tube. I hope that pop sound came through.
I've done this before. I've stored so I could grind. That's fucking funny.
I want you to pick the strain. I want the chat to pick the strain.
Oh, the
Or
chat
you.
pick the strain. What strain are we giving them options for?
Let me get it out real quick because I forgot. I forgot what I bought already.
Write those too. I'm gonna pick up some Gouda where you were. I'm gonna try some of that. This Gouda usually rocks me.
Okay, so I have some
Gouda.
Ghost OG.
Nice. Okay. Very good. I'm in favor of that so far.
Yeah. This says it's here. Let me show you the label as well. I don't buy off the label,
Right.
but for people that are curious, I can't read that percentage anyway.
Yeah. Give me the other one. What's the other one?
Oh, is it 36?
Yeah. It says 36.1%.
Jesus fuck.
Hey, what are you doing, man? Going crazy.
The other one is Gelinade.
Oh, Okay.
This is the one that I want. I actually bought. It was buy one get one for $1.
Right.
So I
Shit,
bought-
that sounds good.
this one's only 25%.
That one sounds more real.
Yeah. This one's
What's
supposed to
Cat
be
telling you?
sativa. Of course, Ghost OG is also labeled as a sativa, which I doubt it. But I'm leaning towards Gelinade. What's the chat say? Gelinade, Gelinade, Gelinade. Look at all the people saying Gelinade.
It's gelinated then.
Dude,
I'll do Gouda.
people love their connected Gelinade. This is a popular LA brand.
Nice. All right, cool. We picked it. Now we're going to grind it. I'm going to jingle.
Today, this is very white. Let's take some time to grind.
All right, we're going to hit this thing here. Is that what we're going to do?
All night.
Old mate.
You gotta give me a moment.
All right.
Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some
What strain you got?
pink strawberry gelato.
Now I gotta grind some.
All right. All right.
I just pulled out a nug, dude.
Now I gotta grind some.
Old mate.
All night. Now I gotta grind some shit.
Save $10. Code Troy and Jerry.
I actually didn't grind while the jingle was playing. I was too busy reading the label.
I gooed up, man. I'm gonna load up this little. Are you? What are you gonna vape?
What am I gonna vape? Well,
Do
my
you have your
ace,
bowl?
my ace is hot. Do I have my bowl? I have my bowl as well.
That's what I'm gonna hit in honor of the giveaway. Kicking off the giveaway with one of these.
This smells so creamy, sweet.
Shit.
No, not like shit at all. It's creamy and sweet, Jerry.
No, man. Talking my flow there, man.
This crisp is great. You don't even hear all the fucking noises I make by accident and dropping shit and all. So
Yeah, it's good because it used to drive me bonkers, man.
right. I remember that. Felt so bad. Going bonkers.
And now you hear mine instead.
That's right. I'm gonna start this one on 2 and get some nice flavor here, man. I'm gonna go on 2 with this. So you guys know we've this vape has shown up in some of our best of vapes actually twice in the last few months. It was portables, and then there was another one, I forget what it was. And it was funny because I remember distinctly 2 different times. One time, Troy, the first time after the comparison, I walked away thinking this thing is amazing and combines the best of all of them. And then the next time we did it, you came away with something similar as well. You were like, this thing is in a class by itself. And I just love it that when this thing sits next to other vapes, it really does stand out. That was a hit, bro.
That was wonderful. That tasted amazing. It still tastes amazing. The flavor is still blossoming and evolving as it leaves my tongue. That was incredible. Oh my God. It has that sucked off nerds aftertaste. By the way, I'm on temp 5. Yeah, this vape, it's so in tune. Like a lot of vapes that perform really well, and there hasn't been that many high performance vapes over the years. We're kind of in like a heyday right now in terms of like high performance vapes.
I agree.
We've always been itching for high performance vapes. The Vape Critic retired like 9 times because there's just not enough action. There's not enough evolution. There's not enough high performance vapes. He's the reason for all of this. And yeah, this vape, but over the last generation of vapes, the high performance vapes have always had like a sweet spot. You had to hit them a certain way. You always load them a certain way. Some vapes have a larger sweet spot than others, but they all have a sweet spot. This vape just magically puts you in the sweet spot. It's like it was tuned. All all the electronic things are just fucking calculated and pre-programmed. It's like no matter how hard you hit it or how soft you hit it, you get the perfect hit. And it heats up ridiculously fast.
Instantly, really. Like I don't even. Sometimes I hit just before it goes, just because I just am hitting as soon as I'm ready, and it's ready, man. Like it's amazing how quickly it does its thing there, man. Your mic is doing some weird shit because I've never heard anything like that before.
This microphone picks up the sound of this. My ear does not. So if I take my headphones off, I can't hear that. But for some reason, the microphone picks it up. So don't be fooled. The vape makes no sound. It's just my shitty microphone. Also, it's that bowl was dead after the first hit. Like the second hit was worthless.
It was a full crush.
But I took it until it blinked. Like I gave it the full hit until the green light would not be green anymore. Like the green light turned off. Okay. Which I think is 30 seconds.
It has a shut off, huh? I've never hit the shut off.
Yeah. Well, I'll test it again. I'll do it again.
I usually get it around 20 seconds or so.
If I can do it again. I don't usually do it. I don't usually take that big of a rip. I used to always do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I realized like maybe that's not always the healthiest. Like I don't need to do that every time. No wonder I'm
love that vape though, man. And now that the battery is so fucking incredible, like it went from a weak point to one of the best in the industry. Like it's a strong point on the vape. Battery life, USB-C, comes with a pretty quick charger.
All right. I'm gonna try to show how fast it heats up. You have to watch it. You have to really watch it. Like right now, the LEDs are completely off. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna
when you click it, they'll turn blue when he clicks it.
Well, yeah, they'll turn blue. Right. Well, now it's in standby.
Now okay.
So when I hit it again, now it's activated. Now it's ready.
Yeah, I was like, think like that wasn't even a second. So now you've used it a couple of times, so it's got a little residual heat. But even from a cold start, it's ready in a second. It's crazy. If you go to Tafee's website, you can use code Troy and Jerry, and they'll get a free stubby stem with yours, which you will want, because then the stubby stem it transforms your cup from this form factor with the ball and the longer stem to voila, and you can dance like Troy right now.
This is easy. I feel like I've been reborn in a vagina. Oh God, it tastes so good. It tastes so good.
This vape scores every time I use it.
Oh, this is some really good tasting flour, Jerry. Holy fuck.
That's the gelinade, right?
Yeah. Holy fuck.
What you got for flavors? What did you taste?
Oh, man. It's like strawberry shortcake, but not bright on the strawberries. The strawberry notes are like that strawberry quick kind of a strawberry, like strawberry milk. It's real creamy, sweet, sucked off nerds as the like upper notes in the aftertone, in the harmony. There's like harmonious notes of sucked off nerds with like floral vanilla and like strawberry milk and a little bit of like minty chlorophyll. Bro, the bouquet is beautiful. It's got like a gingerbread kind of a chew to it with the buttercream frosting. I can literally still taste it.
That's why I wanted to hear the deets. Yeah. Mine tastes good. That's fucking brilliant, bro. I love it. Fantastic vape, guys. Go to troyandjerry.com and make a post, make a comment on our post. Follow a couple accounts. You're good to go. We'll pick the winner from the post and then confirm that you're following the accounts, and then we'll email you. You'll be good to go. Troy's going to town. I gotta start clearing some shit out of here. That's later. Bingo. Oh,
I forgot to do it on the first hit. That or I couldn't do it. I couldn't plow through it. There's like a peak where like the vapor was just so intense that I didn't want to cough vapor. So I had to stop on the first hit. But that time I took it to its full, and I still didn't count. But it was a long time. It's a lot of air. It's a big hit.
yeah, man, you were huffing that thing. That's what I love about it.
Yeah, I had to use like my third lung.
Open the hatches. They're doing it.
Tastes so good, man. Wow.
That's awesome, man.
This is like one of those, like, I'm going to save a nug for when you're here.
Okay, I like that.
Well, buy a ticket.
All right, you save a nugget. I show up and you don't have that nugget, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Oh man, that nug of styrofoam cup. I kept telling my wife, like, I got a nug. Like, I've been saving it just for you. I'm like, as soon as I vaped it, I'm like, this is perfect for my wife. Like, she wants to like knock out sleep. Like, that's the one. And I saved it for so long, and I kept telling her, like, I got this nug for you. Don't forget.
Mhm.
And then after like the bankruptcy, during the bankruptcy, I was like, you know what? I don't think she wants this nug. It's been a long time. She doesn't
Right.
vape anymore. She prefers gummies. So I enjoyed it. Holy
Yep,
shit!
Yeah.
I think it got stronger. Like, it cured.
Wow.
You know.
Okay. It didn't
Yeah.
need to. You guys can see what we're talking about. You go back and watch us a year ago on this channel. We were, wasn't it last year? It was last year. It was yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Styrofoam
before
cup.
Thanksgiving. We got. It was. I'll never forget, man. That was one of the first. That was one of the probably only 2 times. That was one of them. Where at the end of the show, I was just like, I'm done. Like, can we stop streaming? I just wanted to go lay down and veg, man. I was so out. That weed fucking me up.
Yeah, that was some fucking, like, kill your productivity weed, kill your brain. Like,
Yeah.
couldn't even have conversations. Like,
Didn't
with
want
that
to.
shit, it was like grocery
Yeah.
list, alfalfa sprouts.
Didn't want to, man. None of that shit. Just plop me down in front of that channel on YouTube you had for me, the gas station
Gas
thing.
station encounters.
Yeah, man, that shit was great. Fuck. All right, we're getting way off track, but that's some funny shit, man. Gas station encounters.
No.
Look them up on YouTube.
What are your favorite YouTube channels to watch when you're high? Because I know that we're not alone. Like, I love to get high and doom scroll on YouTube, whether it's shorts or just like watch videos. Like, sometimes I watch a lot of like road rage dash cam videos. Like, if I were to show you my YouTube home screen right now, God, do I dare do this? Do I dare do this, Jerry?
I think you should.
I'm gonna do it. Look at.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Look, there's us. First of all,
If you're gonna do it, then fucking.
is it showing up? All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's Irma Gerbs, Laser Derbs. Okay. What else we got here? Honestly,
So I got Danny Dunk. I actually haven't watched a Danny Duncan video in a long time, but he's got a new video out, so obviously YouTube's pushing it. He's a skateboarder. I don't know what this is.
Okay.
This is like fishing content.
Right on, my man.
This lady is funny as fuck. This lady right here.
Okay.
She's my new favorite.
Check her
News. I don't know why it's giving me news so much. I don't watch news content.
out. Oh, there's one sports video.
live voice trolling. This guy's pretty funny. What's sports? Where?
Right on the left there.
Okay. So sometimes I click some sports stuff.
Yeah.
Pokes a
You're
ref
about
in
to
the
get
head.
more now because you're
Calls him a
hovering.
bitch. Yeah,
You're about to
thanks.
get some more. Watch out. No, lately when I'm watching YouTube, I'm searching for some kind of countryside, small village walking tour, like a Swiss walking tour or something like that. And I can just sit there and watch that shit for hours as they're walking around these unbelievably picturesque
There's Lee.
little towns and it's fucking Swiss mountains. I mean, it's like it doesn't even look real. It's like that can't be real. Like people live there. Like that's where they live. It's like crazy. So
Honestly, my YouTube is shit. Your YouTube sounds better.
it's pretty good, man. All you do is look up, like Swiss Alps walking tour thing, or just whatever, some kind of. You could look up any kind of walking tour, and they'll all start showing up. Like once you watch one, and then you can go everywhere. It's so crazy.
To be fair though, I have like multiple YouTube profiles as well.
Okay.
So like if I log into the one that's logged into my TV, yeah, my shit's different but the same. Interesting. I like studying algorithms, Jerry. That's how I got into like SEO when I was a programmer, and I was like, how do I make my wife's scrapbooking website rank higher in Google? Because she had this scrapbook store that we had all this money invested in. I'm like, how do I make her website rank higher in Google? So I'd like go and look at the websites that were ranking and reverse engineer what was going on that was making her website rank. And then I would do those things to my wife's website. And then boom, like she was getting like a dozen orders a day.
Nice.
Yeah. And then she's like, fuck, this sucks.
That's funny. I don't want to do that much. I recently learned what algorithm means, so that's where I'm getting up to speed on this.
Oh, nice.
So algorithm, yeah.
It's a fun word to say too.
It is.
And type. It's fun to type. It's got some weird like consonants that are all together. Like you don't usually find T, H, M.
Ithm. You like ithm. Right on.
Yeah. Jerry.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
Well, it's almost 10 o'clock, which is when we like to make sure we definitely started by, if not sooner. So what's going on is we're about to derb with some laser herbs.
We're about to have some laser derbs.
Laser derbs, man. That's right, baby. You got your beam right there, baby.
That's a personal question.
Right? It is personal, but you and I are tight. We can talk about that kind of shit.
I managed to save my box too. That's
Nice
what she said.
Because we've had it for a minute. Like it's
damn.
I was glad that I had the box as well. I don't usually get rid of boxes for a while, so pretty nice again.
For 5 months, 6 months.
Manual and no, like about 2 maybe or so. That's the footprint on the thing.
Didn't I have it before we moved? Before I moved?
No.
No? I got it after the move? Okay.
Yeah. It's about that big. And this is the laser chamber right here. You load the bottom, you suck out the top.
Hey now.
Hey now.
You can actually see the laser through the little window as well.
Show us what you got there.
Let me see if I can get it close enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, that's not just a reflection. There's some reflection there.
That's crazy. Don't do it too much though, because I don't think you have anything in there.
Yeah, I don't have anything in there right now.
Yeah, so you want to do it with shit in it. So yeah, it's interesting, man. Like this thing's got a laser in it, and they've got a little place for you to put the fucking concentrate, and we're using a dab style. They have an oil tank too that you have to have oil for, but we're using it with the dab tank, and you just load it, put it in there, and the laser goes in and vaporizes the stuff without having it touch anything else other than the hole you put it in. It doesn't heat up anything else. And I find it has a pretty strong little signature. So it's interesting. Troy and I have both pros and cons about it. And I'm excited to finally show it off just because I'm a geek for latest tech, and doing shit with lasers gets me excited. So, I mean, yeah, who doesn't want to try vaping with lasers? So anyhow.
So let's take a look up close. I mean, we got the single button here that activates the device, powers on the device, controls the device. USB-C. It does charge with the fast charger from Sturs and Bickle.
Fantastic.
We got the window on the opposite side. The mouthpiece pulls off.
Yeah.
And it's very simple.
Yeah.
It's just a little magnetic thing with a plate and a little hole. The hole goes straight through it. And then on the bottom pulls off.
Yeah. So that's where the laser shoots from on his left hand, and then there,
Yeah, the laser
that's
shoots
what it shoots at.
From there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the laser, and then that, there you go, there's the target. That little black stuff in there, it looks like lava rock, and that's the target. So you put your goodies in that little hole. It's a ceramic end there, so it's in the ceramic hole that the rock is in. And then you don't have to pull that out though, Troy, to load it.
That's one, because I'm gonna take it out so they can see it better. Because
cool. All right.
When it's out, you can kind of understand what it is.
Yeah.
This is a bitch to get out. There we go. So it's like this little tube, and then this part pops off.
That other thing is just a place for you to store concentrate if you want, which is kind of cool. Although I'm not big on silicone, so I didn't put any concentrate in mine. There's the target. See that? It's like a little lava rock looking kind of thing. Remember those things we would do concentrates on sometimes in the bongs? Yeah,
like a little health stone kind of a thing.
Yeah, it feels like something like that, but I don't know what the fuck it is. They're doing lasers, so. But you turn it around, Troy. Let me see the other side.
Turn around. Oh yeah. Turn around.
That's the side no, that's the back side right there. Yeah, so that's the back side, and you can see it angling. And then if you flip it over, that's the side you load right there. You load right down the middle there. Not the wings. You load there. And you just kind of scrape it in there.
But do you put the concentrate on the black part or on the white part?
I put it on the white part above the black part. So
like on these two little sides.
Yeah, I mean it's not the side holes, in the middle hole. But they don't want you to cram it and press it in there up against the thing. Just scrape it off in that middle hole. Yeah, exactly. And it's a small hole. Like, it's fairly efficient because you're not going to put much in there. Yeah, Troy, you like that?
Oh, that's what she said.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I mean, I used the shit out of this thing during testing until the flavor went bad, and then I cleaned it, and then the flavor was still kind of icky. Like it never went back to its good flavor after the flavor went bad. Now today I've done, and this was like a month ago, and then I shelved it. Today I did a super deep cleaning. Like, I soaked it. I got fresh isopropyl alcohol, put it in a fresh container, rinsed it really good first with isopropyl alcohol, and then I soaked it to make sure it was given a really good clean, and then I dried it really thoroughly. So now we're fresh and clean. Other than that dry fire incident moments ago, we're fresh and we're clean.
The same boat. I just deep cleaned mine too. It's you wiggle this off, and there's mine, fresh and clean, just like his. I'm gonna load mine, put it in there, and then I'll leave that out. Here's the goods that we're using. That's kind of, you want something a little goopy, not crystally. They don't want you to use the hard stuff. They'd like you to have it be kind of some kind of soft, viscous kind of thing. I've used it with crystals. You just kind of makes a little bit of a mess. But in here, I'm going to get some kind of a goopiness, and you can see I'm not going to grab much here. Just drop it right there. This little tool that I'm using comes with the thing, and There, I got it on like that. This little tool comes with it, and they have a silicone band that comes with too, and you can kind of store it there, which is kind of nice. Like I said, you can put concentrate in here, but that's up to you. I don't fuck with silicone anymore. Got burned once on, not burned, but I got screwed by it once and ruined some concentrate. So I don't fuck with that shit. But you can, especially if you're going to go through it quickly. So, Troy, when the vape is off is when you change the temperature. You just hold it in.
Is this too much, Jerry?
I think that'll work for you. No, that's good. That's good. That's not much for you, but that's good for the vape. So you hold the button in and it'll cycle through blue, then white, green, and blue. I thought blue was the lowest, but white is the highest.
Like that?
So that means green is the lowest.
Is it a good schmear?
Yeah. Yes. Try to get it more across so that there's no gaps. Like if you can cover that whole thing, like I try to cover more of it because you know how it's going to burn that hole in it, right?
Like, do I put more, you're saying?
Well, I just try to spread it around. Like I've got a little
Okay.
gap here in the bottom, so I'll
How
kind of
about
push
here?
it over
Makes
there.
this
So
better?
that looks like you've already fired it. See that big hole at the bottom?
I didn't fire it.
I know, but but it looks like you loaded it and fired. See mine? Look at this.
Okay, I'll put more in there. I just don't want to overload it.
Now you don't want to overload it. I'm with you. You don't want to cram it down in there. You just kind of want to scrape it in and cover up that hole.
She said.
Yeah, you're funny. It's got a then when you're ready, I'll just tell you I'm not going to do it yet, but all you do is push it and immediately start hitting it. It has a little heartbeat to it like the Da Vinci Arctic.
There.
That's beautiful. I love it. And then
Made a fucking mess.
there you go. And you're supposed to hit it as soon as you push the button, start hitting it. And it'll drill a hole right through that thing. And then I usually go in and try to spread it around some more and cover it up and then keep drilling. So that part of it's not fun. It's not an advancement. And in loading terms, it's a little harder to load than typical stuff. So that part, but they're talking about coming out with new stuff that'll make it a lot easier. So Troy, let's start on the low temp, man. Before you get in there and go to white and maybe get the taste sour again. Let's see if it really cleaned a good taste and start.
How do I change the temperature?
It needs to be off. Is yours on right now or off?
I think it's on because I fired it.
Okay, then you need to turn it off. So that's a triple click. Isn't that right? Triple. Okay. And then now you're going to push the button in and just hold it in. And it will, after you've held it in a couple of seconds, it'll start to cycle through the three colors.
Okay. Green, blue, white.
Green. Stay on green. There you go. That's the lowest.
Okay.
And I don't expect that we'll see much, but you're going to mostly taste it on this one.
Oh.
So you just hold the button in and start hitting it.
Wait, I thought you said, well, that's how it cycles. I got to turn it back on.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got to turn it on first. Right. So triple click to turn it on.
All right.
And then it'll have the green color that it's going to do. And then, yeah. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, this one gives me all taste and no vapor. Like
yeah,
no
vapor. I didn't really taste it even.
Oh, you didn't taste it?
Not much. It shot a hole through my shit. That's what she said.
It did. Let me see if mine's got a hole in it, because that's what it does. It shoots a hole right there. Mine is developing a hole, but it's not all the way through.
So now you smear it again.
For you, I would, because you got to cover up that hole. And you don't want to keep loading it and packing it because you'll just make a mess. So that part of it's a little finicky. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the carts that they come out with that do this shit automatically or let you twist it into place. I'm gonna hit mine one more time on this temp because you need to hit it several times before you see something on a low temp.
I'm raising the temperature and I'm not fucking with it again. I'm just putting it back in there with the hole.
Now I think I finally blew a hole through it.
That's what she said.
No, you love that one, man. That's funny.
What do I want? I want blue.
We're going to start in low with blue just to see if we can get taste on it, because we know we can go to white and overdo it. Definitely getting to the end of it because it's stopping like it has a hole in it. I'm getting 2 heartbeats and then that's it. I'm gonna do a schmear, bro.
Yeah. You get a little bit of that like burnt cart taste.
Are you getting that already?
Yeah.
Mine tastes really good after the clean. Are you still on blue, or did you raise the temp?
I'm on blue. I didn't get any vapor on green. But it made a little bigger hole in my rosin. I'm not going to put any more in there, but I will maybe move it around.
I'm gonna have to turn it up now because I'm just getting flavor and I'm ready to see some clouds. Still have there's no hole through it yet. So I turn it off, I hold the button in, change the temp to, you're on green.
I'm on blue, but I'm going to go up to white.
All right, I'll go to white with you because that's where I was all the time anyhow. I was always on white.
Me too.
Okay, I'm on white now. So this is where I use it all the time on white anyhow. I just wanted to see how the taste would go.
Yeah, that tasted like butt. Didn't get much vapor. I need to load more in there if I'm gonna make it work.
And has a cooked taste to it on white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I got some vapor in there though. That's for sure. I burnt a hole through it on that one. Good. See?
After starting the show with a slurper dab, this is.
When you out after a slurper, I knew that would happen too, because you and slurpers, you know what I mean? So you can see I'm burning a hole in it there. So now I'm ready to load some more.
Look at that perfect smear. Perfectly covered the whole. I didn't even use the whole dab. Like I just kind of like smeared it without using the whole dab.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get some better flavor. I know this thing is capable of it. Like I use this thing as like a little portable daily dab rig for several weeks, while testing it. Didn't fail me.
I took it on a couple of trips as my only dab thing when I was going to the parks. I didn't take it to the park because I didn't feel like I was ready for that. But I took it down there as what I would use at the apartment, and that was by choice a couple of times. I thought it was good for me on that because I think the signature when you get the hits like on the higher temp, it's got a good punch to it. The signature is kind of motherfucker.
See, that was good. That one worked. That worked. Let's take a look at my hole. Ow. Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. You took down a lot of it.
Yeah, I decimated the hole.
You're ready to pack it again.
Just left a little creamy outside.
That's why I took it with me on the trips, is because I thought I had a good punch to it. Like I was looking for something that would give me a different kind of fuck you at the end of the night.
Okay, now it's starting to taste like a burnt cart.
Now you're getting the burnt cart taste. I had a little bit of that on the first dab. I didn't get it on this one yet.
Let's see if there's enough left on my tool to smear it across the hole. We are going to get kicked off of Twitch.
without showing one nipple.
Well, let her show your nipple then. Make it worth it.
Get your money's worth, motherfucker. That's fucking funny, man. This is interesting on their manual on the back. They have the evolution of this thing because of the shape of it. Because on your thumbnail, you've got one of the ones on here that's an older version. And I thought that was pretty interesting. It starts on this side and ends over here. I've been fucking with this for a while.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice that.
What's that?
That I grabbed like a different version image when I made the thumbnail.
I didn't notice it when you made it either. I didn't notice it until I went to use it. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. What fucking vape did he put on here?
That's not the right vape.
He's putting on this thumbnail, man. I looked on here and went, oh, this is all the old shit. And I was like, oh, that's what he did. This round is tasting better for me. I'm starting to get some citrus on here, which I'm surprised. Because I thought I would get worse tastes as I went going. While you're hitting it and it's working, I got a little coconut at the time. It goes bip, 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 bip. And then when it drills a hole, it goes bip, bip, or it does a bip, 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 like, or somehow it stops and does a triple beat. And that's when it's drilled a hole through your load and it's done. You got to go maintain it or something.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Look at this tray. I did it like you. I got rid of everything on there. That shit's gone.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of how this compares with like other portable dab amounts, like for the amount of dab vapor that I'm getting for the amount of oil that I'm putting on there. I don't know. Is it efficient or is it inefficient?
I don't put much on there, so it feels like it's efficient. Mostly, I noticed the signature kicking in pretty strong for the amount that I use in. You know what I mean? Like I think the effects are good for what I put in there.
Let me try
Vapor-wise,
small dab.
even on the highest temperature, it's a medium plume at best. Like you're never going to get like, I've never gotten massive hits off it. Is that what you're loading? You're leaving that hole there? You're going in like that?
Yeah, because otherwise it's a giant dab. Or
Let's see how it goes.
Otherwise it's a lot.
Let's see how it goes. I'm interested in how many times it gives you a good heartbeat and before it conks out and does that ain't gonna work. Because if it doesn't conk out on you, I'm gonna start to load it like that. Hold it.
Holy fuck.
Damn, did it never quit the whole time? Maybe you don't have to cover it up all the way like I've been doing. I definitely like it better with the goopier stuff. Mostly I was using harder stuff like crystally, sugary.
I've never covered the entire hole like you were saying before.
That's awesome.
When I was using it before.
Why were you asking me how to do it? You're doing it different. We always do it different. That's
well, because I haven't used it in a long time. So I figured we do the good cop, bad cop thing where I just play dumb. And you teach me how to use it.
Gotcha. Well, looks like you know what you're doing. I'm going to load like you know. I'm just going to put a little bit and I don't care about the fucking hole. And there's a very little hole, but it's there. So I'll go with that. See, I've got a little dink ass hole in the top.
You got a little dink ass hole.
See that little dink ass hole in the top? Dink ass hole on the top. I just like saying that. I got a little dink ass hole on the top.
Yep.
All right, so let me rattle off some shit here. real quick. If you go to their website, this thing is $200.
You want to bring up their website?
I have it. Yes. Hang on. Here it is. It's under Lumenary is the company, but
Is it in the card?
yeah, it is. Do you have it? I can do it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Great.
If you do decide to get it, the code will save you a little money. But hear us out before you do that. But anyhow, you got it? Did you find it?
Yes. Hold your shit, man.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm just very high right now.
I'm good. And it's called the beamlaser.com is the site. So anyhow, there you go. There's a little.
Oh, they take PayPal.
There you go.
It's the
PayPal.
Founders Edition.
Oh, that's right. These are one of the first ones. There's something on here that says that. Oh yeah, look over on by the USB. It'll tell you Founder Edition. What's your number out of 500?
Where?
Underneath the power button above the USB-C.
Jesus. This is like one of those tests. Are you older than 40 or under 40?
There you go. I can read it fine, but I got glasses on, so
I don't have my glasses on, and I keep bonking my head on my microphone, which is like
that's fucking
one of those things that like really makes me mad. There's not enough light in here. I can't see it.
We're not going to get it. I'm 107. I've got 107, just so you know. So
let's test my camera.
Let's get you in the. But we got to get you in the big spot. So
I'm talking about here, right? On the sticker.
That's the one. Hang on. So you are 68.
Oh, I'm one off.
One off. 68 of 500. There you go.
Wow.
That's it. And what's it say? Hold it up a little more. It's a Class 1 laser product. Lumenary Inc. Got an address on there in California with a serial number. Oh, that's interesting. It's got the fucking address of the goddamn company.
What is that? Petaluma?
Petaluma, California.
Wow.
So there you go. So, yeah, that shot's no good. There's your laser chamber. I never look at that or got much out of that. That didn't do much for me. I don't know why. But oh, there you go. You get it going.
Pew, 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 pew. You can see the laser once some vapor forms. You zoom out.
Okay.
Fuck. I clicked this thing like 10, 19.
Give us that beard, Troy. Give us that beard. Get on in there 18 million trillion times. You need a slider, bro. Ain't you got a slider on that fucking thing?
My ear itches. Fuck.
All right. So anyhow, what I was gonna say is they're looking at releasing some THC pods in California. So that's gonna be on the shelf with these things. What I'm more interested in is this thing is $200, and basically Troy and I both felt like for $200 I could get two Puffco Pluses. Like, I mean, one of those, like, I'm happy with the Puffco Plus. This doesn't fix anything that the Puffco Plus has a problem. It actually creates some problems, like loading is worse than or harder than it is a Puffco Plus. So for $200, what you're getting is cool tech, but not like, is that the pivot?
Yeah.
All right. I gotta get one then. What you're getting is cool tech, but not like fixing problems. You know what I mean? Like, it's just cool tech, in my opinion. Like, so anyhow, we both thought for the price point, if somebody just wanted to have something in their pocket for dabs, I would recommend something else like a Plus. But if you're somebody like me and likes the latest nerdy tech, the idea of going with lasers is pretty cool. What I like is what's more in the future. They're talking about pretty quickly, early next year, having one that's more pen sized and about $100, which is where it ought to be to really kind of make a big difference. but it's going to be a little more oily in what it needs. Like I've got the oil pod here, and I put some distillate in it, and the shit's just too thick. It's not going to work. You got to have viscous stuff for the oil pod. They're working on something called an Everdab, which is an extruder attachment for the beam, so you will not have to go and load it anymore. You put a big thing in there, and then you can just kind of twist it into place and extrude the stuff into place over time, which sounds really fucking cool. Or maybe doing it automatically, and even a dry material core. So anyhow, that's a lot of stuff that's coming. That's the kind of stuff that gets me excited to maybe have lasers to vape all this stuff if they're good. This pod here for me, the lower temps are way down there. Like I wouldn't use the lowest one much because I don't see anything. The highest one, I still want to go higher. And as you can see with Troy, if we overdo it, we'll get that burnt taste before we get that big cloud that we're chasing. So I think it's more for somebody who's in the middle of the, like if you're a big cloud chaser, you're gonna have a hard time with it. But if you just want to take some concentrate hits, this will do. Like I said, I took it a few times because I like the signature and I wanted to play with it. I like the tech. I think it's fun. I'm curious to see what they do down the road. But if you decide to try it out, there's a code for you. So you don't just pay full price. Only pay full price.
It reminds me of those coil devices where
Taste you get.
Hear me out. Let me finish. It reminds me of those coil devices where you load a fresh dab and it tastes really good. And the vapor continues, and the vapor continues, and the vapor continues until it tastes really bad. But if you add a fresh dab and just keep adding fresh dabs, it just like kind of cooks away the shit and just like always tastes good. But you're always adding fresh dabs, like to those like coiled, like sayonara. Remember those things? This is kind of like that. It reminds me of that, where it tastes good and you can get big clouds from it as long as you got some oil visible in that window. Once it's no more oil in that window, then you get some of that burnt coil, burnt butthole, kind of a burnt cart taste. It's not pleasant, but if you keep oil there, keep adding fresh, it tastes good.
So don't let it get to where you blow the big hole in it, right? Like put more in before you get that big hole is what you're saying?
Yeah, like keep the window quarter filled or so, or quarter to half filled. Seems to be effective at avoiding the not so good taste.
That makes a lot of sense. That's a great tip. I'm gonna put more in just because of that. Let's get this going.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that white is the only flavor that really hits. The blue is just too soft for me. I mean, the blue might be good enough for some people looking for just a little flavor, but I think it'd be nice if they made blue the green, and then add some variety to the next levels. Kind of like how Tafee Bowl did with their Series 2. They took those 4 temperatures and then took the 2 that worked and then added 2 more, or added 1 more.
Yeah, you're right. I was doing it wrong, going like hard, like I want to blow it all out and get it all done and then load another one. But what you're saying makes a lot more sense. Just keep it filled and you'll keep getting that taste good. What you looking at?
Oh no, I was making sure everything is.
I dig that. The reason why I get nerdy about it is, at the end of the day, the only heat going on is the light on my, like, the only thing that's touching my concentrate is light. You know what I mean? As far as like doing shit to it.
Yeah, and that's cool because, I mean, like the reason I like the slurper. And one of the reasons I like the slurper, one of the many reasons I like the slurper, is because vapor is created and inhaled instantly. Like as the oil melts, it's going through that hole and going into an aerosol format and going, and I'm inhaling vapor before it cooks, like before the THC converts to like CBN. Like I don't want my shit cooking. I don't want it evolving, because as you heat cannabis, it's processing, it's changing into more sedative forms. With this, yeah, like as Jerry said, it's not heating all the other stuff. It's just little blips.
Yeah. Just going in layers, till it digs through. It just kind of keeps digging at it. I think I'm going to get a lot better taste and performance loading it the way you just said to do it. That's why an extruder makes sense. When they talk about how you could just have a big tank there and just twist it and it would squirt some more in there. And when you go through that, you just keep twisting it. You don't have to keep loading it. You just got to twist a little more and go, twist and go. That's going to be dope.
Man, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, if that's the kind of shit you're vaping up on, here's like a little tank they sent me in the box.
That's the oil tank.
Yeah, so you could put like your distillate or whatever.
Not distillate though. I tried. It's too thick. It needs to be runnier than that.
Oh, okay. Auto carts are on. Oh, he's in the chat.
Is who's that? Robbie? Is Robbie the one?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Hey, Robbie, what's up, man?
Dab's best on high.
What you got any tips for us too, Robbie? What do you want us to? What could you see us do here a little differently? We like it on white though, man. Auto carts, yeah. That'll
Come and knock on our door.
White is best. I don't know. That's a.
We've been waiting for you.
There you go. What Robbie, you in there, man? Are we packing it the way you like to pack it, Robbie? I'm gonna keep filling it like Troy said. Keep it kind of topped off.
With the thing and the stuff, that thing, Three's Company too.
Bro, you're crushing that.
Dude.
Yeah.
I tried to watch some Three's Company. Oh, this smells so good. I'm gonna try it. This is that super tasty sour cherry banana. Is that what it's called? Where'd the box go?
I heard of this one before.
Sour cherry banana. I mentioned it earlier because it's new. I got it today. This is my new.
Oh, pack that in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it in here. This is super tasty. Super tasty. So this will be the regret test.
A regret test? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm gonna load this in there and vape it. And if I regret it,
that's funny.
I'm gonna try their loading tool as well. Because it looks like it's not an off-the-shelf cocaine scoop from 1982. It's like this is something different.
That's great. You're cracking me up with a cocaine scoop, man.
I mean, that's all they are, right? They're like, oh, look at that! It did a really good job of smearing perfectly across the window. Like,
right?
There's still shit on my tool. that won't focus because
Right.
fuck my camera. And then I also completely covered the window, pretty much.
Yeah, I like using this little tool. Do you also use like I use the little holder for that puts it on the back of your beam? Do you use that too?
Oh no, I haven't done that. It's all still
Yep.
bundled up with the USB cable.
At first, I was like, "Oh man, I don't want that." And then once I started using this little dab tool and really liked its shape, I was like, "Oh, that holds it on there." And then now I dig it.
That's something you could have mentioned earlier, Jerry.
What's that?
About the little rubber thing and how it loads the dab tool. And did you mention that earlier?
I may have pointed it out, but not like this is how I use it thing.
Okay, I'm gonna try that because now that I got a bunch of derbs on the dab tool.
Mine does
Anyway.
too. Mine does too. Like, look, it holds it in a way that it doesn't it doesn't get all over your vape. See this? Like, there's a little gap there.
Okay.
So it's good like that. It's good like that. Like, I didn't think I made much of a mess. Got a little cutout for the power button. Doesn't matter which way you put it on. You can go either way with it. Like that load. Oh, I didn't have it in there. Dude, that's hilarious.
Oh, we're reading the chat tonight. I'm reading the chat. Wait, it's a known bug when you go low to high, it burns. Ooh. Yeah, we're reading the chat. We're just a little bit high. I'm a little bit high. I'm probably, solid 8.1. Yeah.
Oh, I just took a hit. I just fired it without the thing in the bottom. Like, I forgot to put the fucking thing in and tried to take a hit.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
how high Jerry is.
I'll keep going. You are the chat.
I'm gonna put that little garter belt higher up on the vape. Oops. You got yours up there by the mouthpiece, right?
Yeah, because it's cut out for the power button.
Oh, now it's more at the cutouts for. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because having it low, I think I would be getting dabs on the body of the vape.
True.
But here I got there, dabs up in the air. Looks like one of the little gardener's trucks that drive around LA. I think they got a bunch of rakes and shovels and shit sticking up.
There you go. Exactly what it's doing. All right, I'll pop those down again there.
Wow. See, I see that one. That I tasted the burnt in that last hit, and I didn't expect to clear the whole window. But yeah, the whole window is indeed gone from that one. So I got to load some more. Got to load some more.
Hey, Robbie, do you have an idea how much like these carts might be? Like, so we have an idea of because we were talking about the efficiencies of this with extra carts instead of a bunch of different vapes. And I'm wondering how much the carts are when they come out. If you don't know that yet, that's fine. But if you did, I was just curious.
All right. I've lost count as to how many dabs I've loaded into this thing tonight.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna have to roll the tape and do a little ticker. So I was loading that thing like a motherfucker. I'm good though, man. Like I'm plenty good and high. I don't need any more. For how much I packed in there. Take the night off, brother.
I think I got dabs in my mustache now because of the dab tool was up too high. Damn it.
Oh, you've got to put I hear you on that. I never did that. That's pretty good, man. I was always putting it as far down as I could, and sometimes I put it too far. So that sucks again, your mustache. Did it come out all right?
Man. I'll live. I'll be all right.
We're have to alcohol that stash, after
Yeah.
shave.
It's not the first time.
Right? That's the
Worst
first time I've had dabs all over my face.
Dude, the worst is dabs on my monitors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's been times where I didn't even know they were there until like I reboot my computer. Like my computer's rebooting, and then I see that black screen for a second. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. That's it. That's funny. Black screen. Black screen of Derbs.
Speaking of cleaning the screen, why don't the glass cleaning companies sell like wipes to clean your windows and sell them at the fucking gas station? Like I looked for them recently. I'm like, yo, I'm like, my inside of my windshield is filthy from blowing vapor on it constantly, and I need to clean it. Walked into a gas station. They got the ones to clean your dash, like and restore your shitty rubber dashboard to its pristine Honda Accord 1999 condition. But everybody's got windows. How about putting glass cleaner into some little wipes? Make them glove shaped. Put them on your glove. That way you can put your fingers in the corners. Just spray away. Come on, baby.
Dude, this is great. You need to make this, bro. You got it all figured out.
I think they probably make them. They just got to get them out there in like the gas stations.
It sounds like you haven't seen them. You're just still looking for them.
No, I haven't seen them. I mean, I haven't looked at like AutoZone, but this see right there. This guy's saying they do at AutoZone.
Okay, all right, that's there. You go,
I'm saying they need to. They need to be in like convenience stores. People are bad drivers. We need to give them all the help they can. Put them in the goddamn. Throw them in with a napkin. Like you get a handy wipe and a window cleaner at the drive-thru at McDonald's. You know, wash your hands.
I think everybody's running around
windshield.
with the same problem you and I have as far as sticky vapor on the windshield. Like I don't think that's the demand that
really
you and I think it is. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
you may be right. I may be crazy, but this product just may be the thing that we're looking for.
I love it, man. You went all the way with it. That's fucking great. I didn't even get the whole thing. That was great.
That's all I know.
Okay.
That's all I know.
I know it, but I can't think of it right now. I'm a little too. My brain feels fragmented right now. Like a lot of the things aren't connecting. And
this thing has like a different high signature to it.
Yeah.
I noticed that when I first started using it. Like I'd put in a little dab and I'd get kind of like spacey high, almost like a cart high. You know, like I get high from my carts, and it's not like a full stony, yeah, man, let's go play some fetch with the dog or watch TV or whatever. But it's like a cart high where it's like, what was I doing again? Like, oh yeah. I'm gonna sit here for 30 minutes thinking of something to do while high. You know, that's the cart high.
There you go. Yeah. It has a unique signature for me. I don't do many carts. So for me, it's like, damn, what the fuck? Like, That's why I didn't mind. Like I said, but I was just taking that as my dab thing on the go. It's pocketable, you know what I mean? Not so much with the dab tool on the outside. Like I like to roll with it, but still, still pocketable. So, yeah, the high's kind of fucky, spacey. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got a good signature to it. I don't feel like I'm using a lot of concentrate. I know I'm loading it a lot, but I don't feel like I'm putting much in there.
See, that's where I'm torn, because I don't use a lot of portable dab devices these days. I tend to lean towards the terp slurper. I'm kind of a dab snob. So I feel like for the amount I'm using, I could be getting a better high and a better vapor. But in terms of like the portables, I don't know. I mean, this thing can be a microdoser. You can do little tiny schmears on there. I've been using it like I want a dab. That's how I've been using it. I've been like I want a dab right now, so I'm gonna take a decent sized dab, not overdoing it. So that's the kind of approach that I'm looking at this from. But I know a lot of people look at portable dabs as a means of like very small amounts. Like they're gonna carry a jar with them and load tiny amounts throughout the day. They're not looking for shake me to the core dab the way I do. They're just looking for a buzz.
True. I could see where it would excel at that, and like it has a compartment in there right now for more dabs. So if you were going to carry something around with you, you don't have to carry it. You could just have it inside. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of a complete little package in a small package. You know what I mean? If it's going to hold your concentrate and then hold the loading tool and have all of the delivery system in that size and fit in your pocket, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
We used to have.
I don't know about loading shit in there.
Oh, I don't do it. I don't like the silicone, but it's there as an option if you want to.
Yeah, okay.
If it were a different material, I would definitely use it.
Really?
Yeah, like if that were somehow a ceramic or a glass holder, I would put my concentrate in there and have it store in there. Unless I felt like it was a real pain in the ass to have to pull that whole thing out every time I wanted to load it. That might suck.
Yeah, that's, I think you'd be fed up with that immediately, and then you'd be unhappy that you put so much concentrates in there. That's how I felt when the time I did it with that Yokan thing. Like I was using this Yokan quad coiled portable dab. Like I love that thing because it cranked out so much vapor, hit so hard. I'm like, oh man, and it's got the storage container in the bottom. Loaded it, and I'm like, oh, my dude, it was such a pain in the ass taking the thing off the bottom and then scooping it, and then you're like this, like, oh, what now? What? You gotta set shit down. What if you're on the go? You can't do it. Just carry a fucking jar. Works better.
Right. That's why I kind of like this extruder idea. There might be something that actually works. I mean, it's already all you do is just give it a little twist and you've loaded a new dab. Like I can't. That's as easy as it gets to load a dab. Twist, hit, twist, hit. Nice.
I got dabs in my beard. I still didn't lower it enough.
Ah, you still got it.
Yeah.
Mine
didn't taste good. It tasted like burnt coil, burnt cart.
Is yours? Mine's down below, just below the top of the mouthpiece. Like it's not like. How high is your scratchy thing? Your dab tool?
Well, now I just lowered it to like the same height because it was poking my beard.
Because I pushed mine way down through. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you're saying the tool?
Yeah, like push the tool way down into that little fucker.
No, I'm just putting in there just
Yeah.
far enough to be stable.
Yeah, but this never has gotten on my beard here. So if you like that never gets on my beard.
Okay.
It's a little harder to push in and out, but you get used to it.
I mean, I'm just gonna lower the jock strap, and
You could just lower the jock strap.
yeah, because like I can put the strap below the power button, like right there, like right in the middle, like that.
That'll probably work. I mean, for your mustache. If not, you can push it in just a little bit more because you don't need to be much more than that. Because I've never had that get on my mustache. And I get that shit in my
Well, I had it up higher when I got it on my mustache, and I thought I could clear it, like I did like that. But then, like eventually, like it crept in and pivoted or something. And
you
then
forget.
and then I lowered it. I lowered it, thinking that'll give me some clearance. And then when I got it in my beard, I completely forgot that I even had to be conscious of it, and just put it straight to my mouth, and then it poked me in the chin. I'm like, oh crap.
You did have it way out. That's funny.
That's all right though. That little dab in the beard never hurt anybody.
Good for you. Builds character.
I remember this dude we used to hunt with, my dad's best friend. We used to go out to eat, and he'd get something like for breakfast with a bunch of syrup and stuff on it, and he would unbutton his shirt. He would unbutton his shirt and open up his shirt and show his chest hair. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, well, if I spill something, it goes on my chest, doesn't stain my shirt. Like, this man's brilliant.
Right? I get that. That's like legit. Right? Or a bib. You want a bib, or you want to go with the chest God gave you? Cover your chest and then cover that too.
I remember he dripped honey. He had honey on his chest, and he wiped it off with a biscuit.
No.
This guy is a legend, dude.
How many hairs were on that biscuit when he took it
man.
down? That's nasty. All I see is a beautiful biscuit with some lovely honey and fucking hairs in it.
I don't want to dox this guy.
That's funny, man.
But his last name was Ferry, and I remember we'd ordered pizzas, and they'd call out his pizza. They'd be like, to go for Ferry, and he's like, that's me. He's like, you Ferry? He's like, yep, all my brothers are fairies too. He was the funnest man.
Yep, that we're all Ferry. It's great, man. It's like Meet the Fockers, you know what I mean?
Might be the same guy. Mike Ferry.
Mike Ferry. We're the fairies. I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some hydrate. I'm about done with my water though. My tea. Yep,
I forgot to pee before the show. So I think I'm done with the beam for the night.
Yeah, and you need to pee? Is that what you just said?
I don't need to pee.
Okay.
But damn it, now that we talk about it, I mean, we bring it up and bounce it around. It's like washing your hands. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that gets that? Like I'll start cooking and I'll like get things out, and then I'll start washing my hands, and my hands get wet, and then it's like, oh man, now I gotta pee. But then you gotta wash your hands again after you pee.
Right.
So it's like so many hand washings. I really gotta pee after thinking about all these.
I didn't have to pee until you said all that. Now I can, yeah. Now we're just gonna have to pee.
You know what? We need to have Emily make us a pee song. Like, everybody go pee,
Right.
drink water, refresh your shit.
Right. Just have a little
take a
be right
leak.
back, we're peeing screen.
Yeah, everybody take a leak.
You know what we could do is we could go in here and play some jingle, and then go pee and come back, and it'll still be like, are you going? He's going, isn't he? I love it. The intros are long. Retro hold graphic. I don't know what that one is. I'm looking at our jingles and stuff, guys. We got some old. Remember the old Dynavap one, man? Oh, packing peanuts. Remember packing peanuts? Look at this. We got a little Haku.
Okay, I got distracted. I still have to pee, but
Okay.
you want to say hello to Haku?
I do, Haku. What's up? You're so cute. And this
Don't
is a
touch the
boy.
keyboard.
Haku's a boy, we determined.
Yeah, he's a boy. You want to try some dabs?
Want
Of
some
course you
dabs,
do.
Haku?
Hey there.
Yeah, you do. You like daddy's dabs, don't you? Dude, what a cute cat, man.
He's so
Love
fun.
it. Those stripes are
He's
awesome.
so whoa. Hey there. He's
Hey,
so
you guys, Troy was showing me his wounds earlier, man. He's paying the price for loving this cat.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Whew.
All right. You go pee. I'm gonna play a jingle. So what do you guys think in the chat? You guys want some you guys want a jingle? Let's do a jingle, and I'll go pee, and then maybe by the time the jingle's over, he's back. So does this all sound good? You guys digging it? We've got packing peanuts. That's not too long. Oh, the Venti song. That's probably one of the longer ones. We got the older quantum entanglement. I think we should do yeah, the longest one is the Venti. We could do the Venti. So that's what I'll do is I'll play the Venti song, and hopefully by the time he comes back, by the time it's over, he's back. That's what we think. If not, I'll be back in a sec. You guys all good with that? Everybody's in. Beautiful. If you guys need to pee too, now would be a good time. But anyhow, yeah, enjoy the Venti song.
Hey Venti, yeah, there's something I wanna say. I feel your vapor in my body every time I think of you. Hey Venti, even though you're so far away, I feel your vapor in my body every time I think of you, boy. Every time I think of you, girl. Every time I think of you.
I pee faster than Jerry. I guess Jerry. I had a head start. So yeah, that was the kitty. That was Haku. Did Jerry play a song or something? Or what did I miss? Oh, hey, he's back.
Awesome. Did you make it back before the song was over?
No, I
Okay.
didn't. I came back and it was just your chair. What did you play?
I played the Venti song because it was a long one. It was 45 seconds.
Oh,
But I waited. I gave you a couple minutes head start. Then I played the Venti song. Then I thought maybe he'll be back beforehand. We'll see. But I won't be that long. So regardless, here we
it
are.
was very refreshing. Very
Right?
refreshing.
I feel very fresh, ready to go, man. So you want to play with some grinders?
Hold up. I want to find my other grinder real quick.
Okay, JMA says you were only 5 seconds after the song, so I think it worked out pretty good. He didn't hear that because he didn't have the headphones on. So JMA says you were only here about like 5 seconds after the song ended, so it was pretty good timing. We had it.
Oh yeah, nice. That's good timing. That's good timing. Let me get this thing out of the bag. This new toy that Jerry and I have to show off tonight. All right, this little contraption. This is the bearing puller, the bearing remover from the Old Mate for the Old Mate Aroma 3 grinder. And with this device, we'll be able to take out the grinder bearing and change it. Swap it out for a better bearing. We can go bearing shopping, go online to go to these skate shops, find super fast premium bearings, and upgrade our grinder, or clean your shit down to like dishwasher level. Take the bearing out, clean your stuff. All right, let's do some shit tonight, Jerry.
Yeah, look at look. Oh, here, let me show you mine real quick.
Let me
Before
show
we,
you.
because I want to use this damn thing.
I haven't used it.
I can show you, but I played with my bearing tool, and while I took it out, I was like, shit, might as well clean it. And mine's like brand new, dude. It all I did was soak each plate in alcohol and then rinse it with warm water. I rubbed the teeth down with a brush at one point on the top plate. But dude, this thing it's like brand spanking new. And every time I've cleaned a grinder before, it wasn't. But this really did get back to new condition. I fucking love it. So anyhow, that's another reason you use the bearing tools to get to where you could go ahead and clean this thing back to new. But tonight we're having fun just trying new bearings and shit too, and seeing what we can play with.
Do you know how this thing works?
I do. Are you setting it up now?
Is there two of them, or are they different?
That's all one right there.
Okay, so I unscrew this.
Mm-hmm.
As I see that there's a bearing in there.
Yeah, that's the one that comes with. It comes with a bearing, and it's kind of in there. You're going to take that out.
All right.
There it goes.
I recognize these washers. Holy shit.
Oh, you
this
got a
brings-
washer too? Nice. I didn't get a washer, I don't think.
Whoa, dude, these washers bring back some fucking flashbacks right here. These little guys.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, my
Fuck.
my skater homies in the audience will know about these things. Like this, yeah, this is what goes on to cover your bearing, so like the nuts don't fuck up your bearing when you skate. Wow.
Hopefully those are good flashbacks.
Yeah, it's just like knocked me off my board. You know what I mean? Like I haven't seen like this specific washer in a minute.
That's nice.
And the way it stuck to the bearing and popped off, it was just like it felt like I was changing my wheels and bearings on my dad's pool table. Don't do that, by the way. Don't change your bearings on the pool table. Terrible place to do it. I left little washer and bearing stains, little oil stains on my dad's precious felt pool table.
I was about to ask if you had any smells that came up too, like from the bearings and tools with your skateboards. They always had like a mechanical smell or something like that.
Yeah. The bearing that comes with it is black and it feels like it sucks. I don't want to put that on.
Well, let's start by taking your other bearing out.
Yeah. How do we? I want to take this ceramic peak one out.
All right. Take that out.
And see if I can clean it. So how do I do this? I start by taking this off, right?
Yep. Put the rest off to the side.
All right.
And then start with that. Yeah, that right there. But take the black piece off. And then actually here's what you're going to do. That the piece in your right hand is going to go teeth down on there.
Okay.
Yeah, but not yet. First, take that black piece and put it on so that the bump is up.
Okay.
But yeah, you got it in the middle. Okay, good. Now take that and put it on their teeth down. And then when you get to pull the black plastic up and wiggle it until it goes into.
Okay. Into
And
the teeth.
the whole purpose of that is so you don't cut yourself on the teeth. That's just there to
Okay.
help protect you.
Okay. I got it.
Now you take the white piece and screw it on just like that. Yeah, because you've got the gap and now you get to town. And you just keep screwing it all the way down until it's completely tight.
Okay.
Keep going.
And then just keep tightening.
Yeah, you're gonna take it all the way to it'll pop, and you can take it all the way to the bottom or when it stops. But you might hear some pops or creaks or whatever.
And then
back it out, and the bearing should be.
Look at that.
Out. Ta-da! So that bearing has been popped out the top by the brass tube that was on that bolt. That was my best bearing, by the way, for speed. But I've heard, Troy, is that one get dirty? Is that the problem with that bearing?
I think so. I mean, this one didn't have a cover.
Yeah.
But I guess you could put a cover on it.
Oh, like one of these other covers from like one of the colored ones, maybe?
I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do that with
the other one.
Where's my other? Oh, it's there. Because that one's the dirty one. I wanna do one to clean it. Yeah, this is my dirty one. This is my dirty teeth.
Yes, that's gonna come out just like new, bro.
Yeah, I wanna give this one a soak. So let's do this one. So this goes.
I don't know about having the green thing on it, though. I'm not sure that's.
And then that aligns in the teeth.
That'll probably still work. I don't know about the green thing.
Let me pop the green thing off.
It's got a little thickness on top. There you go. Don't
fuck up the threads.
Oh. And see how he's kind of holding the black piece in place, because it'll slide out at first. You could also turn it sideways or upside down, and then you don't have to hold the black piece in place. Do you feel any bumps or creaks or anything? Any cracks? Or was it pretty smooth? Okay. Ta-da. That's all there is to it. For taking them out.
Yeah, there's my
an orange one. I don't have an orange one. Is that a good one? Is that one of your better bearings?
Yeah, this is the one that spins for a long ass time, or one of them. This one spins for a good time too, but this one, I forget what the other difference is. I think this one has a different conal grind for easier removal because people were struggling to remove. So yeah, this one doesn't spin as long because it always wobbles. It hits a wobble. I don't know if you can hear it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it comes through.
Yeah, that's just inefficiency right there. You're losing energy. Anyway, the bearing's removed here. I'm gonna put in this. Actually, no, this is the one I want to clean. Show me how to put.
Okay. Take everything off. Take everything off the white bolt. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
First thing that goes on is your bearing.
The bearing goes on first. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now your grinder teeth up.
Teeth up.
Now your black piece to go on there and protect your.
Which way? Hump down.
Why is that got? Oh no, you don't want the brass. Take the brass off. No, this time we're just using the black piece. I was looking at that like, what the fuck are you holding?
Wait, what?
You don't want that brass insert.
This part?
Yeah, take the brass out. That's a different piece. You just want the black piece on here.
All right. Hump down.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
There you go. Now,
Okay.
now throw pick another bearing and put it on top.
Okay. This
And
is just a
then
spare bearing, a spacer bearing.
yeah, and then that washer that came with it. That washer they gave you
Oh
the
yeah,
memories.
this
Yeah.
nostalgia washer.
Now take the white piece and you're going to screw that on. This time you'll do it flat down. Do it the opposite way. There you go. You don't have to, but if you go the other way, my washer was a little bigger than yours and it would get stuck. Now you're just going to twist those until that's flat against the, until it compresses all the way in. Now this is going to go until it stops all the way down.
Okay. You can see it pressing
Yeah.
in there slowly.
The extra bearing and washer just make it easier, but you don't need it. I did it a couple of times without, but once I did the bearing and washer, I was like, oh yeah, that's just an easier twist. It's easier to do. You're going to keep going until it just stops.
Okay.
There you go. Now you back it out and you're in biz.
Doesn't look like it's flush. Okay, let's try take it out. All right, that's flush as fuck. Okay.
That's all she wrote. Now you can go out and shop for bearings and get the best bearing on the planet. You have to know where they are.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the skate shop. I'm going to take the bearing puller with me. I'm like, hey, can I try some of your bearings with my grinder? I got this weed grinder that uses skateboard bearings. Is it cool, man?
That's what I should have done. I should have gone and done that. That's brilliant because they would let me do that. Brilliant, Troy. Brilliant.
I can hear it rubbing against something. So my dirty grinder is already preventing it from spinning super long. But it still spun for a long time.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
This ceramic one on one of my grinders is going for a good 80 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, I spun it so hard I can feel the speed wobble. Like I can feel like the
Yeah.
That was a good spin.
That's sweet.
That was a good spin.
Dude, nice job with the fucking removal tool there, man.
Dude, I was not sure how to use it. I'm glad you walked me through it, honestly. Like I'm sure I could figure it out eventually, but
I wasn't able to. I had to go watch a video or two and practice. Like I sat there and tried to figure it out. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do here, man. Like the black piece was baffling. I never could seem to get the brass thing right. The brass, the little sleeve thingamajig. But once I watched it, I was, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. But even then, I had to come back and watch it again because I only did it once and I forgot. So I had to do it 2 or 3 times to get it down.
I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me zoom in. Let me try to zoom in.
I'll big you up.
The top of this bearing used to be the bottom. It's got some interesting crud on there.
Oh, that was on the inside of your other one. So
Yeah, that was on the inside rim.
now you can clean it, probably.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Where the kitty got my finger there.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I was always trying to keep them the same, but sometimes you get mixed up. That's beautiful. Troy at his best, folks. Troy at his best right there. The tongue waggle.
All right. That's pretty cool. How much? This is like $16?
I
14
didn't look
bucks?
it up. I didn't look it up. Let me see. Is it on his site? I'll look it up real quick.
I'm going to take this one out now, if I can remember how. Let's see if I can remember how without Jerry telling me.
It's 22 at V Goodies. Oh, that's the wrong thing there. Yeah, I guess that's probably where you're going to get it here anyhow. What about, you'd think it would be?
It's on the Old Maid site.
Yeah, I'm on now. I'm searching. It didn't just jump right at me. So hang on. There it is. 25 Australian dollars. plus shipping if you're having to ship or sherp it. So anyhow, that's pretty dope, man. I like it. I had a good time with it, man.
Oh, yes, this one has a dirty butt as well.
Yeah, there you go. That'll wipe down with just a quick ISO wipe, but even then, I'm a little worried about the bearings. Like I don't know anything about bearing care, Troy. Do you?
No, I don't, honestly. And even when I used to skate, I mistreated my bearings. Like I had a tub of oil that I would throw my bearings in, and I was a WD-40 kid. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's
I
something.
didn't. I had like German bearings. I didn't have any crazy expensive bearings, but they were good.
Right on. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have some fun with the bearing hunt, man, because this is fun. I mean, like, it's like not even close. Like most of these bearings that I have go about 20 seconds max, maybe even 15. This ceramic one that I don't want to use because, like you said, like there's not a cover on it. I can see all the way through it. You know what I mean? Like if I hold it up to light, I can see all the way through it, and I don't want the key to get flying up in there on it. So
Yeah.
but it spins like a motherfucker. So anyhow.
Yeah, when I first got that ceramic one, that it was like nano lubricated. Dude, that thing spun. I want to say it was like close to 3 minutes. Like when I was
crazy.
doing,
That's crazy.
I was timing it, man.
That's crazy. Is that documented somewhere? Is that documented?
No, probably not. But
Shit.
I know when I did a video story or something on it, I got more than 2 minutes out of it. But again, that was when it was very new, before I traveled with it, before I had to move.
Damn. Let me show you how I got my bearings set up right now in these grinders. This one here. So I showed you these the other day. I haven't shown these guys. I got me some of these titanium from the Old Mate. This thing's fucking beautiful.
Hot.
This one's got the ceramic bearing that we're talking about, and it'll spin all day over here in the corner. This is the one that I've always had that's fucking dope and that I just cleaned. And this one spins sometimes 30 seconds, maybe a little longer. But this other one that I got, every other bearing that I have is only going to go about 15 seconds. Like this is the slow one. This will stop probably before any of these do. So, and I don't seem to notice that it's anything about color. Like I got all these different color bearings and they all seem to go about the same as this one. So I haven't noticed that any colors are better or worse than others, but that's kind of what's up. See, this one's already done. So, but this one will go a while. This one's going to go forever. Well, shout out, you know who you are.
Shit. Scratched up the cover.
This bearing is still going. All the others have stopped and it's still running. So that bearing's insane. But again, I wouldn't use it because it doesn't have a cover.
I mean, you can still clean it. Like I've cleaned mine with air, just blowing it, you know.
Yeah, because I don't want to put oils in it. You know what I mean? Certainly not without a cover.
One drop.
What is that? I missed it because I saw something. There was something.
He's saying look up the 1 drop bearings.
Oh, is that a name of a bearing?
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite one, but I don't know if this is the one I'm using right now. So I just started using it. And it just reminded me of how amazing with these grind, how easy at the beginning when they're clean. Even like I didn't have any problems with my other one, but this thing is just like you just put it in and just boom, it's gone. I can't wait to use this one again.
Dexter found his way. Oh, this is bearing spacers.
What do you got there?
I just fucked up a bearing. That's all.
That's my Troy. Way to go, baby.
Yeah, it's got little bearing spacers. I mean, I can put it back together. But yeah, if you pop the bearing spacers out, the bearings lose their spacing. So now, but now I can clean each bearing, put it back in the little Little spacer ring. It goes in there.
Okay. I didn't know that existed.
Yeah. And then put it all back together. Which, it's not too bad. But I want to clean it first.
Right? How will you clean it? Just wipe it down?
I'm just going to use a paper towel and alcohol.
Okay. And what are you cleaning right now? The spacer or the bearings?
The spacer looks clean. There's no debris or anything on it. I mean, honestly, I'm just going to brush this. I'm going to clean a brush first.
Did that one have a hard time spinning, or was it a good spinner?
It was a pretty good spinner, but there was a little crumble of something in there.
I wonder what the chances are that it's worse when you put it back together, like if you don't get the lube just right or something.
Cool. Then we learn. Then we all learn together.
Yeah. Are you be able to put it together like quickly, or is this something we're going to hear about later on?
No, it'll go back together in a minute.
Nice. Love to see what the fuck you're doing.
Oh yeah, I can't see it because I don't have the camera for it. But yeah, the balls stay in between the rings. Like the whole thing doesn't just blow apart. Thankfully. Yeah, I just brushed it with the alcohol brush, and then sprayed it, dried it, brushed it, just to see if anything comes out.
So those little ball bearings are trapped in there; they can't fall out.
Yeah, I think it's like press fit or something. Might need a tool or something to pop it apart. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to pop it apart, but it doesn't pop apart easily. Like if I fuck with it, like it still spins even. Yeah. All right, now
That's dope.
magic time. See if I can get this to go back together.
Right. This is the hard part, trying to get the balls to line up.
Yeah. It's probably a way to do it. Doesn't help that I have my dog scratching at my door to like, hey, let's get your anxiety all the way up while you're trying to do this precise thing.
Oh, that's awesome, Troy.
Some light would help. Oh, I missed one. This is kind of a puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta get them spaced out. I bet there is a tool for this where you can like set it in there.
These grinders, man. Proudly made in Australia. At that one little booger.
There we go. Ta-da!
All right. Oh, right on. Okay. And there you didn't put any oil. You just wiped them down, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it spins better. I'm gonna wipe down the little covers as well.
Yeah.
These are just like little hard plastic rings, or maybe they're plastic coated washers. I don't know what they are.
I was tripping the first time I popped it out by accident. I was like, oh shit, what happened? And I hurried up and put it on because I didn't want anything to get in there and get the fucking bearings all dirty. I was like, oh shit. But they do just kind of pop on and off. I don't remember how I was getting them off. I was prying them off or what? Yeah, it looks like they just pry off.
Oh yeah. All right, she spins. Let's put this thing back on.
Sweet.
All right. See if I remember how to do the bearing on. All right. Now the first thing that goes on is the bearing,
There you go.
and then obviously it's the lid. But this is the lid clean.
Not the one?
And then it's this thing without this part. And then another bearing. And then a washer. And then this, but upside down.
Perfect.
Yeah? Yeah?
Crushed it. Crushed it, man. Crushed it.
Fucking oh, that makes little fart sounds. I like
Yeah.
that.
That one might make noise coming out too next time. Because I had several that made noise when they came out.
Bearings?
Yeah, popping bearings out. Several of them would make noise, little pops and creaks.
Nicely set. All right. Cool. Let's see how it spins on this one.
It's so fun, man. It's like your Lego fucking stuff. You know what I mean? It's like if connects were grinders.
It's got a little wobble.
Did you used to have your green on there? Like, should you put the green on?
The grippy?
Yes, thank you. I did not know what to call it.
I could. He sent some black ones.
Mine are all black.
Oh.
Well, two or three, whatever I have. I got two, I think.
I think
Two and a half.
the first versions were green because he wanted my opinion on them.
I like the green ones. But maybe it's because I don't have them.
My arm is so tired from holding this thing out. This is a heavy grinder.
Right?
It's
And
a
it's
heavy
still
grinder.
going, dude.
Holding on straight up in the air.
I wish we'd looked back at when you started spinning because I wasn't timing it. We should have timed that better. That's a long spin, bro. That's good. Getting some spin out of that.
Now I do that thing where you like hold your arm up and it floats or whatever. You ever do that? All right, I'm gonna put this thing back together in a way where I'll remember how to use it. This is a cool tool.
Right? I like it because it, like, when you're done, it's like factory quality assembled, you know? Like,
Yeah, it's like a little press. Man, literally it is.
I like that. Doesn't look like I took it apart and then put it back together as best I could. You know what I mean? Look like that's fucking
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean my tops and find some replacement bearings. I'm gonna go bearing shopping.
Yes. I think that's brilliant. I'm going to take one of these into the surf shop that I know and see if they'll let me just fuck around.
Dude, if they do that,
Right?
I was actually pleasantly surprised, Jerry, when I looked up skate shops near me, and there was like 4 that I could drive to within 10 miles.
Nice.
Yeah. And I see people skateboarding.
The streets, like sidewalk, like just
Yeah.
cruising.
Like I don't like everything about the new area where I moved to, but I like that I see people skateboarding.
That's cool, man. I never bowl skated or pool skated. I was always just a street skater. Not that I was doing much, but when I did, it was just skating in the street, you know.
Yeah. I was mostly a street skater too. But I went to the park a few times before it closed and learned how to skate the big ramps. And then we had built some ramps in my driveway. Like we had built this. We built a launch ramp that nobody in their mind would launch off of because we built it too damn big. We built like a quarter pipe, basically, and
Awesome.
eventually we cut the top of it off because we wanted a launch ramp, and after doing that, we mostly still used it as like a quarter pipe, just for kick turns and doing tricks and shit.
Awesome.
And then we had used spare lumber and stone lumber to ramp down my back deck stairs, because my mom had an elevator. My mom was handicapped, and we had this outdoor elevator, so the back deck was still functional with the stairs converted to a skateboard ramp.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you're like, Mom gets an elevator. I want a ramp, man.
Yeah. And I'd have all my friends over and we'd be skating. We had built a couple of rails for doing rail tricks and grinds.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, we had a few ramps and a few rails in my driveway. How was that, kid?
That's awesome, bro. You can break some shit, break any bones and stuff.
Ankle. I fucked up my
Yeah.
ankle. Fucked up my nose. Took a skateboard to the nose one time.
Oh,
That was great.
I didn't want to think about that. That hurt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, when one foot lands on the board but the other doesn't, and you're looking straight at the board and it comes up, cracks you right in the face.
Yikes. Man, when I was a kid, and I'm talking like 8, 10 years old, Fiberflex was the board. Do you ever remember any Fiberflex? Did that ever make it? I think it was probably too late for that.
Is that like after the penny board?
Yes, like it was penny boards for a while. That, like, what before they were called penny boards, they were just skateboards, and the just the hard nasty plastic things that had no flex to them. And then they came out with fiberglass ones that were Fiberflex, they had a lot of flex to them. And this is when they were all still pretty small. But that was the shit, man. Fiberflex.
Yeah, my brother had a Fiberflex, a red one, and had red wheels. And
Nice.
I remember skating it and stepping to the middle, and it like goes down like to the ground, basically. Like, whoa!
Yeah, right.
Like, holy
Crazy,
shit!
man.
Thought it was gonna break.
Crazy, man. Yeah, that was the days, man. Just kicking down the street, kickboard.
Yeah, I learned on a board from Osco. My first
Osco.
skateboard was $13 that we got at Osco.
Right
Osco
on.
was like a, I don't know, like a Walgreens kind of a style pharmacy general store.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I brought this board home and it fucking sucked. But I learned with it. And then my brother came home from the Air Force, and he had this expensive, like Eric Nash Sims board with like expensive trucks and expensive wheels and expensive bearings. And he's like, "Oh, you're welcome to use my skateboard."
Oh,
And
shit.
then the first day I went out there and tried to fucking skate with it, the thing was so fucking fast. I literally split my pants, like whoosh, and like ripped my pants. Like, oh my fuck. And then I went. We lived on this hill, so I always skated down this hill to go home. I go out there with his board, and I come home skating on his board, thinking like, this board is so great, it's so fucking fast. I go skating down this hill, and his board, my board down this hill, no problem, because it was a slow piece of shit. You know, it had its own natural brakes. You know, I could just like coast down the hill, no problem. Get on his board, dude. His board had like Swiss bearings. I'm doing like 200 fucking miles an hour. Couldn't even get to the bottom of the hill. The board starts speed wobbling. I start speed wobbling. Learned that I could not run 200 miles an hour. Ripped my pants again. Hit my head on the concrete. Dude, that was like one of the worst falls ever. Like the speed wobbles going down that hill. That was when I learned about the hill bomb.
I'm sure you weren't padded up either, were you? You were just
No. And I was like standing straight up on the board, you know, like, fuck yeah. Probably smoking a cigarette or something stupid. Yeah.
then all of a sudden, woo.
And then all of a sudden,
That would've-
speed wobbles. Woo.
if we had videos back then like we do now, man, the shit that would have been caught on camera would have been great.
Oh god,
Dude, I'm ready to pull a dab.
dude.
Let's pull a dab.
I was kind of looking forward to hit that Ghost OG flower, but dabs sound better now.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm looking at the slurper and I'm going, now.
Yeah.
Who's dabbing with us in the chat?
You can't see
Dab.
this.
Even Durbin in the chat. Let's I want to play a tune too, man. What do we want to play here? Oh, I want to play you know I love this. What's my favorite one?
We're dabbing. Don't play the Blue Lotus. Play
That was about to come up, motherfucker.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Ready to hit the dance.
Troy and Gary, who's ready?
Are you ready, Troy and Gary?
You would recognize this next dab from my favorite show.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Ready to hit the dance.
That and that was fun. I dig that one.
I don't mean to hate on your favorite song there, Richard.
It's okay. I'm fine. Let's see here. Okay, I'm not ready to pull yet. Should we pull?
Oh, I
Let's
pulled.
pull.
I pulled. I'm at 560. Sorry.
All right, I'm pulling. Look how clean my fucking banger is. See that?
I'm so proud of you. I really am.
Extra ISO, man. Thanks for the tips, bro.
Oh, I'm about ready to chirp.
You go for it.
Cheers.
This is not
Happy dabs.
There we go. That's more like it. Who's with us in the chat? Who's doing this, man? Dumplings. Ryan's working dumplings over there. All right, Sean, we're going another squisharoo here, man. Thank you. I'm gonna put more on this time. I said more on. I'm gonna put more on this time. Oh, let me get my marble quicker than last time. I'm down to just under 600, Troy. So you're gonna have a clean banger before I'm done.
Oh, probably not. Oh, probably not. Probably not.
Here's what I'm gonna try to dab and not have fall off my.
Probably not.
Oh, there. Good as I could get on that one, guys. Oh, I'm at Troy's temperature, almost down to mine. Here we go.
That was delicious. That was.
Cheers.
That was really, really good. That was a really good use of oil right there. That's how terps are meant to be delivered. Terps are meant to be delivered with terpsdelivered.com.
Oh, that tasted great.
Got multiple ISO bottles, but only one of them fits the slurper. The other one is square. So I prefer the one that fits the slurper.
Ooh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. Oh, damn, Troy.
Yeah.
That fucker came in strong.
Comes in strong.
Oh,
Comes in long. Comes in your butthole. It's a big black dong.
jeez. Louise, that was brutal. Oh, man. Fuck Troy.
Yeah.
This might be a regular thing for me while I'm taking some time. Might just have to slurp all the time.
Bro, slurper life is the way, in my opinion.
Slurper life.
Like what? It's hard to judge because like, or it's hard to like really think about it and analyze it because we're spoiled with these D-nail heaters.
Right.
Before, I would only torch torch and slurp if I had high-end dabs. You know, it wasn't worth it to terp slurp if you're hitting like live resin. But now I'm getting live rosin for like $30, and it's surprisingly good. It's very good. Yeah, so terp slurper is like the only way to go.
I would think that the better equipment, a lot of times for me, helps the crappy stuff be really good. You know what I mean?
What?
Like, that's how you do it, baby.
What happened to you?
What happened to me or you or what is that? Oh, that's you.
No, that's you.
Oh, wow. That got hit.
What'd you do?
Somehow my mouse hit some really old scene.
Oh, okay, an OBS.
Yeah. And some of those cameras don't even exist anymore. So half the thing was black. And I was like, oh shit. It's old scene.
Huh.
Old one.
Wow. Well, Jerry, I'm high as bananas.
Yes. Thank you, Slurper. I'm almost done cleaning.
Oh yeah, I cleaned up. I'm done.
I gotta get the inside of this column.
Oh, see, that's why I don't use those hollow columns. Fuck that noise. That's too much.
It is too much, but that's what I'm rolling with right now.
You don't have a solid quartz pillar?
Might have to go look. It wasn't close by. I probably have one. I'll just look again.
Wow.
So anyhow.
Even underneath where the bearing was.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, my ring is stained.
My ring is stained, bitches. Yeah, that looks like a poop hole.
And oh yeah, okay.
Bro, you're gonna soak that in ISO for like 2 hours and come back, and all you gotta do is rinse it with hot water, and it's brand spanking new. It's amazing.
Okay. Okay.
You may brush, like I have a big bottle brush that was real nice to just kind of really easily go through the fucking teeth on the top plate, but on the bottom plate, I didn't need to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I had one of those big bottle brushes from like the Verdamfer.
Yeah, and you probably got one with your Enzo if you find your Enzo stuff.
Dude, I love that Enzo. I've been using the shit out of that thing.
That's
I only allow myself to use it once per week.
Always shisha?
Yeah, with shisha or with shisha and weed.
Okay.
But yeah, with shisha.
Nice.
That's the asterisk there. Like I'm loving this thing, but I'm using tobacco now.
Break it out then.
Yeah.
It's been a little while since I pulled it out, but if I put weed in shisha, I haven't done that yet.
Oh god, it gets me so fucked up. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay then.
Yeah.
I ain't got my interest peaked, man. So well, cool. Are we calling this thing, man, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we can call it. I got shit to do, people to see, shit to people.
We got chats to chit, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We covered it. We covered all kinds of things.
Yeah.
We're not going to be here next week. That's why we went extra
That's
hard
right.
tonight.
That's right.
That's what she said.
That's right. Giving you double trouble this week, so thanks for hanging out this long, man. You guys are dope.
Yeah. The week after that, we'll be back. We'll be back.
We'll
That
announce
is
the winner. Don't forget to go enter the contest. We'll announce the winner when we show up 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be back on the 20th. We'll be back on the 20th, like the week before Christmas.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just 1 week off.
Yeah.
I got some videos up on my channel. You can go watch those when you're done here.
Yeah.
If you're on the YouTubes, if you're on Twitch, I don't know.
Yeah.
You'll find
Say
something
that.
to do. Enjoy the week off. See you in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. TroyandJerry.com. That's where you enter. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Peace.
Ciao.
Troy and Jerry. Troy and Jerry are my friends. I fuck with Troy and Jerry. Troy and Jerry are my friends. Yeah, I fuck with Troy and Jerry.
Yeah, I fuck with Troy and Jerry, that's the facts. Turn up your vape and kick back. Just think, dank and relax. Vape goes streaming into your brain.
That's fucking sick.
And then keep playing off the vapes. Is where I like to buy a machine.